All right.
Are we live?
Yeah, we live.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to TruthBoiz, episode 3. You already know.
Ooh,
we know we're starting this shit late, but it's all good, bro.
It's all good. You already know.
It's all good. We had some complications, it's 7:27, but
my camera's not working. I don't know why, but
yeah, Anne's camera's not working right now. Mine is. Hamza's is. Jordy has some fucked up internet connection right now. Savvy is he's doing something. I don't know. I think he's got like a hotel. Like he went somewhere. I don't know.
Not popping up again. What is this?
Oh my god!
It's definitely Discord, bro. It's something to do with Discord.
Nah, yes, because yesterday I was doing. All right, we live.
We on?
Yeah, we're live. We're live.
Good now?
Yeah, we're
good.
We're good.
What's up? Welcome to TruthBoiz, episode 3.
Live stream. Let's get it.
Podcast.
Number 3.
Podcast number 3. We survived.
Yeah, I mean, 2 of them. It is a bit we're a bit late to it right now, but it's all good.
We're pretty late on this, man.
Yeah, it's it's been some complications. Not gonna lie, we got Anthony.
We weren't popping up for like a couple of seconds.
Yeah, my camera's not working. I don't know why, but
this is like Hamza's 3rd time, like trying to.
Yeah, all right, no, we're actually live. See, we're live. Let's get it.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty good. All right, everything's looking up clear.
Jordy's audio is fucked up. Anthony's
his internet's acting garbage.
Anthony's video is fucked up. Savion's, he's doing something. He's like on the
dead. He's out somewhere.
He's like in a motel or something. I don't know. He's doing something. So
he's having fun tonight. He'll be back next week. You already know. Next week, hopefully, we'll have everybody in.
I hope so.
Podcast. I hope everything. Vic's joining like later on. He's like out shoveling, doing something.
Yeah, he'll be back soon. So I mean, it's gonna be the 3 of us for now. Anthony, me and Hamza, and then like Hamza said, Vic. Hopefully he'll join pretty soon. I don't think he's gonna take that long.
Hopefully Jordy's audio is gonna his whole internet connection is gonna get better. So
yeah, but I mean for now it looks like it's just gonna be us. Yeah. But it's completely fine. We gotta push through no matter what. So
even if
we're contemplating on whether or not doing it like tomorrow instead, just rescheduling. But we're like, you know what, like 3 of us can pull through. Like we can handle it. Yeah. All right. Let's get into the first topic.
I bet.
The Logan Paul situation. I'm going to do a quick recap of what went down. I think this happened like a couple of days ago, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So, long story short, there's a forest in Japan called Suicide Forest.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it's called. People go there to go kill themselves. Simple as that. Now, people are like, oh, it's haunted. That's why people go and kill themselves. No, it's just a spot people decide to go kill themselves. Yeah. And Logan Paul, his crew decided to go there, make a video and stuff like that. Now, keep in mind, a lot of YouTubers, big YouTubers, have gone to the Suicide Forest and made videos about it. To my knowledge, only one has actually seen a dead body. But how they did it, they're like, listen, what we saw today, I'm not putting it in the video, I'm not showing it, but we will tell people this is what we saw. We saw that, but we're not going to show it to anybody. They talked about it, but they didn't show it. Logan Paul, on the other hand, they see a dead body, and he's over here dude, I think that's a dead body, and I guess a defense mechanism kicked in where he started laughing and cracking jokes, and then they zoomed in onto the actual body itself. I'm pretty sure the body was blurred out and all. Yeah, it was blurred out. But at the end of the day, they still showed a dead body on YouTube. This guy is turning into the face of YouTube, and he did something stupid like this.
Mm-hmm.
And overall, he sent out an apology video. Some of it, I'm pretty sure was genuine, but majority of it was to get all that backlash off of him. But
of course.
Yeah, he was making jokes to his friend, who was kind of shook about it. He was like, "Oh, you never seen a dead guy before?" Laughing and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, no shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then, there was a couple of other people with them. Now, alright, what kind of gets me more insane, alright, all the information I know of it so far was through Philip DeFranco. That guy's a beast. He's very knowledgeable. He thinks twice before he speaks about certain topics. Right. That's just, he's a news channel. He's supposed to. Yeah. Now, for how the video itself was doing, when it first released, it did really good.
Mm-hmm.
There was no hate on it at all. it had like 6 million views already or something like that. I forgot how many views. Well, majority of his fan base had seen the video and they liked it. Like dislike ratio was insane. More people liked it than disliked it. Comments were going insane and stuff like that. They're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you saw a dead body. That's insane. Oh, I feel so bad for you. That must have been traumatizing." Stuff like that. And then that's like, you know, when the real YouTube community were like, "This guy like filmed the dead body? What?"
Yeah.
And then that's where all the hate started coming in. And then, like, you know, to this day, like, you know, I actually read earlier, there's a female, like half American, half like Japanese female YouTuber. She's a vlogger. And she's over here talking about, like, you know, how his actions were horrible, like, you know, what he did, how disrespectful he was to, like, Japan and all that stuff. And, like, dude, like, his fan base, like, they're extremely loyal to this guy because they were just destroying her channel. Just constant, like, keep in mind, obviously she's not as big as him, but, like, dude, that fan base, they're destroying her channel right now. They're smashing dislike on every single one of her videos, throwing hate to her every 5 seconds.
Wait, Hamza, before you go on about it, not to interrupt you or anything, but to make the stream look better, click on enlarge the screen, like, so that way they can see just three of us. Not only that,
like, but something weird kind of happens where, like, our face kind of cuts out like that. Like, I don't know. Hold up. Let me just like.
Yeah, that's how it should look.
You know that you have the name as test stream, right?
Do I really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
All right, whatever. I mean, we can just change that right now.
Did this Logan guy say like do anything?
Yeah, he sent out an apology video.
No, but did he do anything disrespectful or he just filmed the body?
No, he filmed the body and he was laughing about it. Yeah, he was laughing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucked up. Like, you can't just be like, oh, look at that.
Yeah, like, all right, don't get me wrong, like, I understand why he was laughing. It was a defense mechanism. Like, you know, that portion is understandable. But the simple fact that you know, recorded it and you still, like, you edited it and you know, you put it out on the internet for everybody to see. That's really disrespectful. Like, you know, not only to, like, you know, like, there's some, like, little kids over here watching, like, seeing some guy, like, hanging himself. Like, that's not something little kids should be seeing. Like, I don't know exactly how the person had died. Like, I don't know if, like, you know, the person hung himself, shot himself. I don't know anything about that. But yeah, like, it's, like, overall, like, I can understand, like, you know, the whole laughing part. I'll give him a slide for that. Like, honestly, if I was in that position, I would probably be doing the same thing because I'm very positive. Like, I don't really, you know, I wouldn't know how to handle that kind of situation like that. But, you know, recording it, putting it out on the internet, zooming in onto it, that right there, that's just overboard. And that's basically the whole situation in a nutshell. And you guys already heard my thoughts on it. I'll give him the slide for laughing, but when it comes to, like, you know, actually showing it, editing it, and all that stuff, he did a horrible job.
Yeah, and when you say laughing, it's because that's actually insane. So it's not even like it's not like he did it as like a fucked up type of comedy type of way. It's more so of like that's just a defense mechanism, and because he was like so fucking shocked to just see that out of nowhere. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, for sure. That I could understand. But so I mean, so long as he didn't actually like legitimately laugh, because that would have been like thick.
Yeah. But you know, like he could have just done like, you know, like he could have handled the situation so much more better, considering the fact that like he's a really huge YouTuber too. He needs to handle situations like that way better.
Right, and it wasn't just like some sort of like live stream where it's like, oh, I'm just in the moment and whatever happens, and which is even he still should be more careful. Yeah. But he had time to review the content and like, and to just be like, oh, should I not put this on here?
Like, don't get me like, all right, the thumbnail itself is literally him with like some stupid face going like, and then like right beside him is like the person's body but blurred out. That's in the thumbnail. And then when you click onto the actual video itself, it says, "Oh, disclaimer, like this shows like death and suicide." But my thing right here is that why put that disclaimer if you already showed the body in the thumbnail?
Right.
That blows my mind. Why show the body or like why put that disclaimer if you're already going to show it in the thumbnail? That's just stupid as it is. Like, clearly it was, like, for views and stuff like that, for the clickbait and all. Like, that's just me personally. And, yeah, like, that's all.
I mean, you can't be surprised, though. I mean, everybody fucking clickbaits.
And we're probably going to clickbait. I can't say the word.
We're
probably going to clickbait a couple of our, like, a couple. Oh my god, I can't talk.
We're gonna be like Vic versus Hamza one day or some shit. Everybody's gonna be like, oh shit.
All right, I can talk now. All right, like one day we're just gonna like clickbait our videos and stuff like that, like crazy, and then we're gonna look back to this podcast and how we're like trashing on Logan Paul for clickbaiting.
And then all of a sudden it just happens, like, oh, you fucking hypocrites, TruthBoiz, fucking hypocrite boys, not chill. But wait, yo, why does my face look cut out in the fucking?
Yeah, no, like
I know you told me that before, but I'm like, yo, why does this look like this? Like I can move my head.
No, like see, it's happening to me too.
It's just like half of my cheek, and then the rest of my face is just like, oh, like this shit looks retarded. I mean, just leave it.
I mean, I can care less. I care more about the audio than the actual like.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff.
Anything, looks like some fancy editing going on.
For real. All right, we got like.
Yeah, the situation's fucked up, but I mean, I wasn't even really too informed on it. I saw like a couple like websites talking about it, but I didn't really look into it. All I saw was like Logan Paul makes joke about suicide thing, but I didn't know that he went to the suicide forest in Japan. I didn't know exactly. Like I didn't watch the video, so I mean, yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's fucked up. I mean, I don't blame him for making the video, but again, like if I were him. I mean, I don't like to judge people for what they do either, because everybody makes mistakes and everything. But it's just the fact that you could have just seen it and maybe not
like,
put it in.
You could have just like expressed the whole thing like way better.
Yeah. Like to me, I probably would have took that part out 100%.
Oh,
like I would have
like out. You were in the moment. It happened. Whatever.
Yeah.
A day right after, you're editing the video. You're seeing everything. You're like, all right, we're gonna keep this in it. But like what Logan Paul did like right after that whole thing, he tried to make it into like a positive thing, saying, oh, suicide is not the answer, this and that. Like he was just saying a bunch of like, like to me it was nonsense. I didn't really like care about what he was saying. And then at the end he put a bunch of suicide hotline phone numbers at the end. I mean, all right, that sure, all right, good for you. Like you're supporting like like the help for people who want to kill themselves and all. So good job on that. But at the same time, you still messed up with like that whole situation.
Yeah.
So.
I just would have, like I said, I would have taken that shit out. And if I wanted to still make it known that happened, you could have just put like a segment at the end of the video of you talking about how you saw it and that you don't want to put it in there for.
But like now he demonetized the video too, and the apology video he made, he demonetized that too. Like no, he got rid of the original video of the guy like hanging himself.
Okay.
And then he demonetized the apology video because a lot of people were calling him out, be like, "Yo, listen, I didn't get any kind of like ad revenue on it, so you guys can't call me out on anything like that."
I would hope somebody wouldn't put fucking ads on that. That's terrible. Hey guys, I'm sorry. Hey.
No, like not even like he would get money just like from views, not like like ads alone. He would get money from YouTube alone. Like that was the whole situation. And what do you think about that?
I mean, I don't know. Like I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess he shouldn't have showed it, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know. Like I don't have a problem that he showed it, but I mean, I guess he should have showed it less, and maybe
like all right, if you would have like pointed in that,
it doesn't bother me that he showed it that body, but I mean, I guess he could have did it in a different way.
But like, also you have to keep in mind like it's the platform that he was doing it on too. Like YouTube doesn't allow stuff like that, like an actual dead body.
And not only that, but I mean, if you're doing like a vlog, bro, there's no business in somebody's dead body being there. That's morbid, man. That's morbid.
His fans were really getting me mad. Like, and I'm pretty sure you saw the video that I think Vic posted inside the chat. Yeah, like that one like Logan Paul fan. Like, yeah, basically he was saying, oh, like that guy should like feel honored that he was inside his that he was inside Logan Paul's like video and stuff like that. like he's getting recognized. I'm over here like what is he getting recognized for? Being dead? What?
Yeah.
Like there's no kind of recognition. He was like, oh, if I was in his position, I was like, if you were in his position, you wouldn't do anything because you're dead.
Yeah.
What? Like no, like I actually like brain cells died. Majority of my brain cells died, or whatever was left.
Common sense isn't all too common anymore, man. You know,
preach that.
It's crazy. Yeah, dude, I don't know the whole
this
situation.
This kid was actually defending his actions, saying, "Oh, what he did was perfectly fine. That guy should feel honored in the afterlife. If I was him, I'd be blessing him all the time."
You gotta be stupid as hell. Oh yeah, you know, I got my my dead body shown by a fucking corny.
That doesn't make sense though. He's dead.
He's dead.
There's nothing to be recognized for.
You're being recognized for death. Like what?
Yeah,
that's beyond disrespectful, bro. You gotta have you gotta be not only stupid,
like,
but you gotta be.
All right, Logan Paul, he apologized and stuff like that. He told, all right, this is the portion I like. I'm happy he did. He told his fan base, he was like, listen, I'm in the wrong here. Do not support my actions. Do not defend me. I'm in the wrong. Don't support me at all. Like I'm the bad guy in this situation. Just leave it. Do not don't support me after this. All right, just let it be. Let it die out. That's it. Simple as that. But his fan base is still coming crazy at everybody who's coming at him. Like it's insane.
We're gonna have like 100,000 dislikes on this shit. Not sure.
Like literally, they're loyal fans. That's what it comes down to. They're loyal fans. Niggas would kill for him.
Did Logan Paul say anything about that kid's video?
I don't know if he ever saw it or anything like that. I'm pretty sure Logan Paul is just trying to stay as far away from like all the memes and stuff like that as he can.
Right.
Yeah. Like that's like the entire situation right there. I guess that's our thoughts for it.
Yeah, whenever there's something going on like that and you're a huge public figure, bro, you just gotta stay off social media for a bit, because if not, like when you're in the public's eye and you do any little thing, man, it's like when you're already like your own person and you have people around you, you already get judged for shit you do. But once you're on a wider platform like that, it's everybody. It just feels like the world's on your shoulders, just like constantly nagging at your shit and every little move you make.
Especially you remember, like I think it was like last year, PewDiePie. He said the N-word like during an episode or a live stream. I don't know. Like he said it either on a video or like a live stream, and literally everybody wilded out. Like he didn't even say nigger. He said nigga.
Yeah.
He said that. He didn't even say the worst version of it.
It ain't even that bad, bro. Yeah. Come on, like everybody be saying. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying it's not
I mean, to this day, he still has the most like subscriptions out of anybody else. But he lost like a couple, like a good milli or two.
Really?
Yeah.
That much?
Yeah, because everybody was hating on him, be like, "Oh, you're such a racist. You're this, you're that." And bro, like people like outside of YouTube, like I'm talking about, like it was on CNN too. They're like, "Oh, this YouTuber said the N-word online." Oh my god!
I think I know what you're talking about. Didn't like Time magazine or something, some sort of magazine, or an
like, the most subscribed person on literally news stations that are like seen by regular people all the time, calling him out, saying that he's a racist. And that's not the case at all. Like, you have people over here like iDub saying the word nigger faggot all the time, like in every single video. PewDiePie says it once, and all of a sudden he's a bona fide racist who's like a part of the KKK.
Like, because people in this generation
are stupid.
That and they get offended too easily.
And don't even get me started on that, man.
That's gonna be a downfall. That's why we're called the pussy generation. I don't know if you guys know that, but we're called the pussy generation because of people like that. Because back then, that happened. It was like, whatever, you either fight, you laugh about it, it doesn't matter, but people weren't bitching about it everywhere. Nowadays, one thing happens, like, Hamza, you're gay. Dear God, there's 1,000 people coming at my life. Like, the fuck's wrong with you guys? You guys are such fucking bitches. It pisses me off, it really does. I hate,
people really need to just sit down, learn how to take the jokes, and just take it easy.
I'm going to say something here. One thing I do not like about this is that there are a lot of motherfuckers that do make jokes, and then, all right, some people will take it, right? And then you say something, and they get offended as fuck. That's one thing I hate. A lot of you motherfuckers want to make jokes, but as soon as somebody says something to you, you don't fucking like it, and you act like they're mad when they're fucking not. I want to get that off my chest. That pisses me off.
Call the SWAT team on them, fucking curse them out.
Swatting, like, bro.
And you know who you are, because there's going to be people that watch this right now, and a lot of you are like that. And it's very true. Not all of you are like that, but there's a good amount of you that are like that. You can come a lot at somebody, and they can just take your shit, because they're just, you know, they're taking it as jokes. As soon as they make one little comment, or if they build it up over time, and then they eventually, like, come at you, oh my god, why are you so mad? Bro, why you say that about me? Like, bitch, you been coming at me for, what do you mean, like, you're offended now? I'm joking with you too, bro. This is a two-sided thing. This ain't just like you come at me all the time. The fuck?
Yeah.
That's one thing that does piss me off, though. I had to say that. I hate that. That's one thing that I never understood. Like, if you're gonna come at somebody, don't expect for you to say offensive shit, and then they can't say anything back to you. That's one thing I do not like.
This generation is just a pile of dog shit.
I mean, but I mean, not everything. I feel like a lot of people do say, "Oh, this is such a horrible generation," but there is a lot of good shit about this generation too.
Like, honestly, like, this generation is probably, like, in my opinion, we're branching out to become, like, the most artistic when in any kind of, like, platform. Like, you know, if it comes to, like, making videos, making music, making art, like, just in general. Don't get me wrong, some art pieces, like the Modern Art Museum, some of the stuff in there is absolutely ridiculous. A plain white canvas painted with another shade of white. Get at him. No, get the fuck out of here. Like, what's that? Art.
Hey, we got a new subscriber, John Jimmy. What's Gucci? And
John Jimmy, Triple J.
Every time I see this man, I always say, "What's Gucci? What's Gucci?" We've been saying that for like years, man.
Homie Triple J. Yo, John Jimmy, support us and share this link with a bunch.
Please share it. I was still sharing the shit on Facebook videos right now. Bro, we got 3 watchers with 3 viewers right now. We got to try to get this up.
Yeah, no, we got to get this up, man.
For a fact. Where else can I post this shit? I'm gonna post it on our Twitter. I'm gonna post it on our
Twitter and stuff like that.
Hey. I'm gonna post it on the TruthBoiz Instagram right now, and then I'm gonna post it on
everybody who's watching right now. Like, like the 3 people fucking watching. Please promote this. Let 4 people watching. Hey, gang. Let's get it.
Bet.
Please let people know. Join this on. I don't care if it's like for a quick second. They come in. They come in. Whatever, it's still a view for us, please. Like that.
I mean, not only that, but I mean, like,
we want you guys to stay. Like,
we're talking quality viewers too. Like, I want people to actually engage with us and tell us their opinions on certain subjects and shit too.
Yeah, man.
But mainly, I want you know, even if some people don't like it, it's fine. But you know, out of those handful of people that join, you know, there's always going to be people that do like it. So, I mean, you can't ever please everybody, and you can't disappoint everybody either. So, I mean, there's going to be people that rock with you and don't. But, I mean, as far as the Logan Paul situation, I guess we're done about that, right?
Yeah. Like, there was nothing else, like, really that, like, more to talk about. Like, he did put out an apology video. Like, that should have been the apology that he put out first. Because on Twitter, he was trying to defend himself way too much. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, he's, like, kind of putting himself out, like, as a victim. And I'm over here like, all right, like, that's pretty stupid if you're trying to defend yourself. Just straight up say apologize. That's it. Don't defend yourself. Just apologize. Let it go over. But like for his like career in general, it's not going downhill. It's not. Like he still has a really loyal fan base, and he's good. Like when the video first came out, it did really good until the real YouTube community came out and started, you know, destroying him. All right.
So I mean, if that never would have happened, he just would have been like probably smooth sailing, right?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane. I just found out. Believe it or not, I just found out about them like last week too. That's crazy. The both brothers. Like I started watching a couple of things. I mean, I'm not personally, but
no, I don't mess with their videos at all. I mean, Logan Paul, like, don't get me wrong, he's a funny guy. Like, I'll probably watch like a video or 2. Like, I remember watching one of his vlogs. It was pretty funny. But
like
the other one, Jake Paul, no, I do not mess with that kid at all. He's just stupid.
I saw the video.
That's the easiest way. That kid's just dumb. He tries too hard.
I'm like,
Yeah, no, I think they had beef like a couple of months ago during 2017. Like,
yeah,
there
I
was a
saw
whole
the
YouTube thing.
videos.
I think it
They
was
were
like
going back and
with
forth.
FaZe Banks and all that stuff too.
I guess so,
He
man.
started
I
some
don't know.
stuff.
I haven't been on top of like basically like the biggest YouTubers.
Yeah.
I haven't really been too sure who they are, but I mean I know for a fact those are like they're pretty much dominating it
Yeah.
right now.
All right, next topic, I guess.
Yeah, next topic, man.
All right, what do you guys want to talk about now?
I mean, personally, I think we should. I mean, we could do the 2017 recap, but I feel like I'm kind of.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year's, by the way, everybody.
Yeah, Happy New Year's. Yeah, Happy New
2018.
Year's.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Get it now, but I'm in the mood to talk. Like, I want to talk about the recap for last year, but I kind of want to get into entrepreneurship before that. Like, I feel like we should talk a little bit about that first. Yo, before I even get into that, I just got a notification from Fusi's channel.
Yeah,
bro, and I thought that shit said that Fusi subscribed to us. I was like, what? I was like,
Star Wars. Oh, Ryan, you already know. Actually, Ryan, we talked about the Star Wars movie, I think our first week. So if you want to like, yeah, we talked about Star Wars the first week. So if you want to see that, just like check out week.
Yeah, just check out our videos, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yo, Ryan, please hook it up and please share this with everybody. You already know. No, I love
everybody who's watching this, please screenshot, just share,
just do whatever you got to do.
Snapchat, Instagram stories.
We trying to get viewers out here, right?
Twitter, fucking eBay. I don't give a fuck. Amazon, fucking Spotify. Everything. Get this shit on World Store.
Yo, and do me a favor and text Vic. Ask him how long until he gets on. All right, so on to entrepreneurship, my boy. Tony, you can lead it off with that.
All right, so yeah, let's talk a bit about entrepreneurship. I mean, I do see myself owning several businesses once I get older. I mean, the main thing I want to do right now is acting. But I'm also I learned something that I'm seeing is getting pretty big now. Is a lot of people are having their own e-commerce stores online, which is insane. Like the kind of money that people are making off of. All right, so if you don't know what e-commerce is, it's correct me if I'm wrong, Hamza, but isn't it like internet commercial? Like, isn't that pretty much what it stands for? E-commerce.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, but like these people doing drop shipping and flipping, man. I know you flip like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, no, that's my like business basically. That's literally what I do.
Yeah, all this drop shipping, bro. I've seen.
It's insane.
So if you don't if you guys don't know, I'm gonna give you like me and Hamza will give you a little rundown. I'll speak my part first. So I was just looking up like ways to like make money like online, and I'm just like soaking up all this information. One of the things that caught my attention easily was when this lady started talking about drop shipping. And essentially what the idea is you're pretty much flipping stuff without receiving the product physically first. So what you're doing is for example, you buy something off of, the main website that a lot of these dropshippers use is AliExpress.com. So, like you could buy shit for like $1 and then motherfuckers will sell it for anywhere from like $5 to $12. So what you do instead of like actually receiving the package with the product in person, through UPS or whatever, is you actually put the person who's buying it from you put their address on the website that you're buying it for cheaper so that you can sell it to them for more. Except for they don't know that because like a lot of people just like buy it from you first. For example, let's say you go on AliExpress.com or even Walmart. Walmart sells shit online for free. I mean, not for free, but
for a low price.
So let's say you buy like a lamp. Like here's one thing that I want. Like let's say you want to buy like a little lamp and it's got like a cool design and something new. So people, let's say you buy it for like $3, it's mad cheap. Now you go on eBay or Amazon or Shopify or whatever, like you go on these other websites and apps, dude, and you see people selling.
John, Jimmy, we will do we will interview people and like that we know who are successful, who are doing stuff that.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
We're gonna get into that. Like there are tons of people from BHS who are doing really, really dope stuff who are actually getting their name out and stuff. So we're definitely gonna interview people out like that. Hopefully, like we know some pretty big people out there right now. Hopefully they'll come out, support us. People watch it, know them.
Yeah, there's a few, bro. We got a DJ. We got like a few rappers. We got a singer.
We got entrepreneurs up in here too.
Entrepreneurs. Dude, we got a lot. We got
a lot of people. We got a lot of artistic people.
Out of a lot of assholes that are in this town, I would like to see a lot more emerge. But I have to say that I am pretty proud of the town.
Jerson is actually like a good friend of ours. Yeah, he's He's like one of the entrepreneurs that we're talking about.
Yeah, and then
Actually, I learned a lot of stuff from him too. So.
And then we have I know this kid named Clarity the rapper.
Yeah, Clarity
we should actually try to have him on there. There's this other kid. I don't know him like personally. Like I never met him in person, but I know he's like pretty tight with Clarity. His name is Julian Eka.
Yeah,
another
I follow
rapper.
him on Instagram. He's actually pretty nice.
You have this other I think he's like some sort of Spanish or he's like Puerto Rican or
our
Spanish.
boy Eddie, like people in his people in his family are really big. Like his uncle manages Fetty, his cousin manages Post Malone.
Yeah,
so, yeah. Like,
and then
we can definitely
we
join.
Other person I was gonna
oh, Vic, he's up in here. Hey, what's good, Vic?
The other people I was gonna talk about was Daniel Munoz. He's a big singer coming up. I follow him, and then who else? And then also Idris. He's funny as hell. Like he graduated high school, but he's a comedian doing his own thing. And so there's several people emerging. What's up, Vic? But I kind of wanted just to finish my statement as I was talking about before. On dropshipping before we started replying.
Ryan, how to flip stuff and stuff like that. I'll get into that since I'm the guy like out of all of us who really does it. So like we'll get more in depth with that in a bit once Tony's done with his whole thing. Yeah,
so I mean, essentially, like I'm really trying to do my research on a lot of people that are already experienced into drop shipping rather, and just like trying to soak up as much information and tips. Like one thing that I heard that just made a lot of sense to me, and I think could be useful to a lot of you, whether you've been doing it or not, or even if this is the first time you heard about drop shipping, is buy stuff or dropship stuff that you don't think will really sell, because they say shit that you think will sell is not going to sell. And the reason why is because and it makes sense, because think about it. The shit that you think will sell is based on what you see that is already selling. And that shit's already the shit that's already selling, it's ingrained into your mind that, oh, that's a good idea to sell it because there's a huge market for it. But that's already oversaturated. Therefore, it's a lot more competition as opposed to a lot of other products that are just starting, or even if they've been around for a while, but they're starting to catch a trend and there's not too many people selling it. So you can catch on to that before a lot of other people do, and now it's easier for you to capitalize on that and make more money out of it. So that's definitely one thing I could say. I mean, I definitely want to start, try to make my own e-commerce store and start my own website for it. But it's going to be like little by little. Like I'm going to start it out, get a little bit of experience, try to like get in contact with some drop shippers and try to learn from them and DM them, maybe do a couple phone calls and try to slowly get into it. And then eventually, once I utilize like eBay a bit and shit, then eventually I can like just make my own website and sell it from there, and then pay some influencers so that they can, for example, like this one guy said how there's a 405,000 follower Instagram account for men's clothing, right? He wanted to sell watches. So what does he do? He hits them up for like a $500 shout out. He's like, yo, click the link in in this guy's bio, sells watches. Now, that's a $500 shout out. Now, for some of you, you might be like, holy fuck, that's a lot. But if you save up your money, right, or you've been had that, that's a great investment, especially if it's going to get out to a huge amount of people, because their audience is you already know that a lot of them are going to think that's a great deal. Therefore, there's going to be a lot of them that, it's a high potential for them to actually click on the ad. And out of those $500 you spent, maybe you'll get like $2,000 or like $10,000. You never know. So, I mean, that's definitely a worth it investment, and they could be returning customers. So that's one way you want to build up your e-commerce store. But go ahead, Hamza. That's just one thing.
On to the whole buying and reselling deal. This is what I do. Good at it. I'm really good at it. You can ask any of these guys. They know how good I am at it. Now, I tell everybody, like, this is the simplest thing in the world. What are you laughing at, nigga? What are you laughing at?
Victor's fucking laughing.
It's not simple.
It's simple, my boy. It's simple.
Really
I tell everybody this. It's the most simple shit in the world.
For you, yeah. Not for everyone.
Oh my God, Vic. Let me get into the explanation, and then you'll see how simple this shit can be. All right?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Now,
go ahead.
Don't get me wrong. I get some really high-end stuff, and I sell it. That's what I do. I buy high-end stuff, and I sell it, all right? I buy stuff like Supreme. But Supreme, in my opinion, is very easy to get. It's easy to sell. Now, let me teach you guys how anybody can start off. $30. Vic, is it possible for you to save $30?
No shit, I have a job.
All right. So take that. No. Shut up. Take that $30, right? Go to the Supreme store. They got tagless shirts, like the Hanes ones, for like $28. So you have $2 left, right? Those come in, boom, easy. Go online, be like, yo, I'm like, the season's over. You guys can't get this until next season. I'm selling this for like $50. Want to buy it? Somebody is gonna buy it. Boom, you got $50 right there. You went from 30 to 50 like that. Like springtime comes. The first drop, you get a t-shirt. T-shirts are usually like 40 to like 48. You get that, depending on the shirt, you can sell it for over 100. Boom, right there. You went from 30 to like 50 to over 100. Save like that shirt. It was a really good one. You sold it for like 150 maybe. You can get a really nice hoodie. Any like really nice Supreme hoodie. You can sell that for like over 200. So you started off with 30, you went up to 200.
That's dope,
and
man.
you build up from there. Literally do those things, you build up from there. Even the accessories. Like the chopsticks I got.
Oh god.
These chopsticks. I got them for like what, $28? I can sell them for like $110 right now. This toothbrush, I got this for free. I can sell it for like what, like $50? I got it for free. Can sell it for $50 right there. You build up from these stickers right here. I can sell this for $5. A free box logo sticker I can sell for $5. These right here, these are from the Scarface collab. People love these kind of stickers right here from collabs. I can probably sell this for like, I don't know, like $10 maybe. See,
and all that shit adds up.
Yo, first off,
yeah.
How you guys doing? What up, Ant? What up, Hamza? And what up, Tony?
What's up,
I'm going late, but yeah, I'm back. I'm freezing outside.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, yeah, you can make hella money. Like, don't get me wrong, you will make hella money like that, but it's not that easy. Like I make it seem. Because what happened last time we went to New York, Hamza? What you try to sell, they said no. Obviously, you're gonna have a lot of people say no.
That's at stores.
Most of the time, it's if you're lucky.
That's at stores, but it's mainly online.
You know why they said no last time we went? Because they don't buy stuff from Kif. They're exclusively Bape, Supreme, Antisocial Club, and they don't get anything from Kif. I didn't know that. If I knew that beforehand, I wouldn't even have bothered to go there. The people at the other store, Coffers to Drop, they wanted to buy it off of me, but they wouldn't buy it for the price I wanted. They wanted like $2,400. I was gonna sell it for $28, $27 lowest. They didn't like. I didn't like the price they wanted, so I didn't sell it to them. Simple as that. If I go online, I can find somebody who's gonna want to buy it. Post it on Instagram. Go on to community pages for Instagram.
Fucking like Amazon.
Grilled, for example. Grilled is the most Grilled or StockX are probably one of the best spots to sell any hypebeast item or luxury items. Easily the best place where you can sell them. Like you guys really think that it's complicated? It's not. It's the most simple thing. Like somebody who's brain dead could do this.
And they're having people are making fortunes out of it, dude. There's like. Legit, like, bro, there's like 20-year-olds that are already buying luxury cars off of just doing this shit. It's insane.
Like, keep this in mind. Like this one kid, he's a part of like FaZe Banks' crew. He has this one whole setup, right? It's basically it's a system where you pre-order what you want from Supreme, and you're guaranteed to get it from them. This guy is R8, I think a year older than us. Like, I saw this video, like, last year, I think. He was 18 at the time, so he's probably, like, 2019-ish right now. So, from there, that's his... Oh, let me just move that. Like, that's his whole thing. Like, literally, it's just a system. You're guaranteed to buy it. Simple as that. You pay them a certain amount. And, yeah, that's it. This guy drives a Lamborghini, and he's, like, not even in his 20s yet.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. I know there's this one group of people, they're all so young. This one guy's like 19, another one's like 20, 22. All these guys are just buying cars left and right. These guys are just buying mansions, and it's insane. It's like just off of doing that, and I feel like a lot of
this, dude. This is why I say it's like It's the most easy thing in the world, but like so many people are used to formal education
Yeah,
that they don't understand. Like, dude, if you branch out and try something new, it can help you out in the long term.
And the crazy thing is I feel like a lot of people would probably knock the idea before they even learn what it really is completely, or before they even try it. Like, a lot of people probably just be like, oh, well, it's not guaranteed you'll sell it. But, I mean, it's not guaranteed you're always going to be at that job, or that you won't get fired, or you're even going to be passionate about that.
I have a quick example right here. You want to become a lawyer, right? You get accepted into Harvard's law school. Congrats. Nice job. Do you know how many law applicants they have a year? Thousands on thousands on thousands. And once they're done with their degrees, where do we put them?
Right.
Like you have like thousands of like law graduates in 1 year. Where are we gonna put them? Like we can't personally hire them for everybody else. Like they just wasted their time.
Right.
To the point where like they just went on to a different major so they can find work.
Yeah, it's what's happening now, and a lot of people don't even know about it. Like, people do not even make the effort to understand, or like to even try to find out about these things. And a lot of people have problems with something in their life, right? So, for example, like one thing could be like financial, bro. But and then all you have to do is just do some research on what, like something simple like that. But they don't do it. But like, instead, people, I feel like they waste so much time. Like, you could just be on this device, right? But a lot of people will sit there and waste their time looking at stupid shit on here. And legit, you could be looking up like stuff that can make you so much money.
Bro, and like everything I sell,
all the difference.
It's gone through this phone right here. Simple as that.
All
right, like what else can I say about like entrepreneurship? Like, I already told you guys like how I feel about the whole reselling business. I'm all for it. This is what I do. I enjoy it. Like, I plan on making a store in the future strictly for buying and reselling with a bunch of other businesses. You guys like already know I have 2 brands in the making. Bank Over Everything, that's for streetwear, and then Grind Gear, I have that. Like, I'm partnered with Jordy and Michael for that, and you know, Bank Over Everything, I'm partnered with Mike too. Grind Gear is, you know, gym wear and stuff like that. So
right.
Yeah, like, you know, simple ideas like that. Like that.
That's all good. I had the voice crack before too.
Shut up.
I had this one sentence before. I was like,
I know. I heard it.
Yeah.
Even something, even for me, dude, something simple like this, right? All right. So I've been casted for 3 films so far. I'm 17. Now that's not somebody who's like 25 if they've done like 50 films. However, with the experience that I already have and a lot of information, just overall knowledge from a lot of workshops and classes that I've had to save up to go to, I was like, you know what? Why don't I take that information and pass it on for a cheaper price at the convenience of, you know, like in my own town, and whoever wants to goes to it. I'm getting clients now. Like, it's difficult to get it because not everybody that sees the advertisement is going to be interested or have the money, or they're going to have, or maybe it's not a priority to make the time for it, or it's not convenient for them. However, I'm still getting people. It's coming in a bit slowly, but I could also be pushing it harder, which I am going to do. So, I mean, you know, I'm gonna keep pushing it harder, and I already got like 11 clients. So I mean, it's a start. And I mean,
my thing right here, if you want to become successful, you want to learn a lot about social media, advertisement. Those 2 are the biggest keys to becoming successsul.
Yeah, like for example, I
like, all right, like for our podcast, for example, like. All right, like as of like right now, we don't have the craziest following. Probably like in an episode, we have like 100+ viewers, which is still pretty good for like people who just started out.
Yeah,
but, like,
total. Like,
how often are we advertising our channel? Like,
but
we're doing it
like,
literally 5 minutes before we actually start the stream. We're not going crazy with it.
Yeah.
You know, our Instagram itself, like we have I think we recently hit 100 followers on it. We're not advertising those portions a lot, which we should be. And then if you look at people like famous people, for example, they don't start off at like zero followers. Like people like DJ Khaled, they buy their accounts from like other people who have a big following already, and be like, all right, this is my name, DJ Khaled, whatever. Instagram, give me that like check mark, verify me, and boom, easy, simple as that. Like,
yeah, no, for sure though, because look, here's one thing. I'm gonna digress a little bit, and I'm gonna make a saying. So, for example, even the way I'm advertising my acting classes. So, what I did was I took it to Instagram and Facebook ads, and even with just Instagram, it reached like anywhere from like 10,000 to 11,000 people within a 30-mile radius, and within 2 days. And just for $10, that's just $5 per day. Over a 2-day period, I got a few text messages, and that's extra money I'm going to be able to get from those more clients for just that, for those few dollars. So, out of $10 that I spent, I got maybe 5 or 6 new clients. Now, if they each pay $15 per class, that's a shit boatload more money, and also like impact that I get to have on them. More importantly, so I mean, it's really. But the reason why I mentioned the money first is because it just goes to show you that the investment is worth it, so long as you know what you're doing with it. So let's say I keep pushing with Instagram and Facebook ads, and more important, I don't want to say more importantly, but it's definitely important to do Google ads as well, so that way you come first and within the search results. When you do that, man, that's what Gary Vee preaches, bro. If you guys don't know him, look him up.
Shout out to Gary Vee, man. That guy is just.
I met him, man. That shit was lit. Man. I got my shoes over there signed by him.
Like literally when you guys were meeting him up, right? Like I was looking into who he was, dude. Like I'm actually kind of mad I didn't get to meet him.
You'll get to meet him sometime, and I'm pretty sure he'll do another. Man. I think he said he's creating other designs of sneakers, like for his own brand, and he'll definitely have like another
pop up.
Have to get to meet him, yeah. But that's one thing that he preaches a lot, and it's true because look. Here's another thing that I've been doing, right? So I've been printing out several advertisements for my acting class, right? So I take that and I put it everywhere. Fucking even like stop signs and shit, I'll just put it like under it, like right there. I'll put it around any sign, any deli, churches, schools, fucking like shopping centers, any sort of store, any sort of establishment, no matter what it is, I go in there and I try. I don't give a fuck if they let me or they don't. I at least try. And most of them do say yes. Like I would say like a good 80 to 85% of them do say yes. They agree. So, and it's dope, man. Even at something simple as a laundromat, you never know who's going to see it. So if you're taking it in person and more importantly online, because you got to think about it. If you go in person, especially with the weather right now, at least for in our area, it's cold as fuck. So
nobody's going outside and checking out.
Yeah. So for me, like the other day, right? For like a good 2 hours, I was posting advertisements, bro. I felt like my fingers were gonna fucking fall off. I was like trying to put tape on the signs and shit. It was hard, but like the main thing is you're doing it through social media. I'm telling you right now. Not only that, but just like overall like Google Ads and all that. That's gonna help you a lot. So if you're trying to start a business, or even if you don't know you want to do it, but eventually you think of an idea, and always keep that in the back of your mind if you're trying to grow anything. But that's also something we could be doing with the podcast, for example.
Oh yeah, I plan on like investing like a bit money into advertising this podcast so we get more viewers.
But the main thing I want to do is I want to create a trailer for this. So example, like moments right now where I'm just like snapping, I'm just like giving value, or just like I'm really into the conversation, or even funny moments like with all of us. I want to make like a little compilation and make like a 1-minute trailer. Not only for our YouTube channel, but also for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that shit. And I want to make that like a welcome thing. And then also Hamza also came up with the idea of just, well, I mean, it's obvious we do need like a welcoming video, not only just for like when you click on our channel, because the main thing's gonna be the trailer, because that's gonna be like really straight up in your face, but also so people could refer to, like if you're new to the channel or whatever, or if you just want to watch it again. But we could definitely take to the streets, the establishments, to the different stop signs, like all the different signs around town. Fucking what else?
Oh, also another really amazing thing you can do to get yourself known out there. This is what I do whenever I buy and I resell. Talk to people. Like online, I'm always talking to them. Be like, yo, do you need this? Do you need that? Like, I have this to sell, I have that to sell. Do you know anybody who needs to buy something like this? Who wants to buy something like that? And like, they're like, oh yeah, my friend, like, he's always hitting me up, be like, yo, like, do you know anybody with this in stock? Do you know anybody with this? And I link up with those people, and I buy from there. Like, especially, like, when I'm going to stores like Cop vs. Drop Round 2, or even to, like, the Kith store or the Supreme store, I make sure I'm, like, I want to be as friendly as I can to talk to people, so I can link up with them. And then, like, I'm in person. I'm getting, like, I'm getting to know them. They're getting to know what kind of person I am, what kind of stuff I sell. So, like, they're like, oh, yo, if you ever want to buy off me, I got you with a hookup. If you ever want, like, and I'm over like, yeah, don't worry. It's the same for me and you. Just, yo, like, refer to me to your friends, all right? Because, like, I have, like, a lot of stuff that I'm trying to sell. Like a lot of people, like, you know, in the hypebeast community, like, I'm not saying a crazy amount of people know who I am, but like a good amount know who I am to the point where if I want to sell something, I can sell it.
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good though, because like, look, even like something simple like that, like if you want to sell something, you get it for free, bro. Or even if it's just a few dollars, at least you don't have to worry about going out there and finding it. And you can, and through those people, you always make more connections, and you just broaden your contact list of people that you can potentially sell it to. And even something as simple as, like, for example, like, you know how you keep referring to your business right now with flipping. Yeah. So like also with mine, like my class, right? So for example, I got a client, right? It was this mother, right? And she wants her 2 kids to learn. Then this other guy, it's a father and his son that want to learn together. Then some other lady and her niece and her friend want to learn together. Like when you get one client, if you're nice, that you're friendly to them, you can really get a lot more people to hop on with them. So you always want to make sure that you're really friendly with everybody, and just overall just trying to push to make connections. So that's definitely really important. It's I don't like when people say it's not what you know, who you know. I think it's both. Yeah. It's what you know and who you know. Because if you have both of them,
see, then, I find that extremely stupid. Oh, like, you don't have to worry about, like, what you know, man. As long as you know the people, as long as you have them connections and stuff like that, you'll be fine in life. This one idiot last year, he told me that. He was like, yo, like, I haven't even took my SATs yet and stuff like that. I know this one person at Rutgers, he'll hook me up with an admission inside. I'm over here like, bro, that's not how it works. He's not even in college anymore. He barely graduated. This kid failed guitar. What? All you have to do is pretend you're playing, and that's it. Mr. Downs could care less. As long as you have guitar in your hand, boom, he's passing you.
Weird. Hey, nah, but yeah, that's very
hard, sir.
What happened?
Mr. Downs' class was a pain in the fucking ass.
Hey, listen, you know for a fact anybody can pass that class with an easy, like, 70. If they just pick up a guitar, play a bit, even if they don't even know how to play, if they just try, he'll pass you if you try. That's it. Yeah. Like, all right, but if you want to continue on to, like, guitar too, then you're actually, you know, you're gonna have to, you know, not mess around or anything.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing. Like, I think my boy Noor is watching.
Yeah, swear to God.
Yo, shout out to my boy Noor. I think he's watching this right now. Since we're talking about Mr. Downs, I know he has him. Like, he's part of the guitar ensemble and all that.
John Jimmy, he's a part of the guitar ensemble too for Guitar 3.
Yeah. They're heavily invested in that. So a quick shout out to them, real quick. What's up, my boys? Hope you're watching. Hope you're enjoying. John Jimmy said, "I'm gonna tell Mr. Downs." He said that.
Yo, Mr. Downs admits it to himself. He was like, "Dude, as long as, like, you play and, like, at least try, I'll pass you." That's what he told Raza last year, but before, like, you know, he failed.
Brandon, also, you already know, he said Tony loves drinking that water. You already know Poland Spring.
That water.
Yeah, Tony's been devouring that water the whole stream. I just see him fucking drinking that thing down like it's no one's business.
All right, yo, what was I talking about?
I didn't drink much water today. I'm fucking thirsty. I'm doing all this damn talking.
Yeah, so, like, you know, connecting with people, that's another way to, you know, get yourself big, get your name out there. Again, not that many people know who I am in the community, but a good amount of people know to where I can.
Yeah, likewise, bro. I could definitely. I'm just starting out in all this, man. I'm just starting out in all this, but as far as entrepreneurship, bro, it's just even shit that you don't think you could start as a business. Trust me, there's a business in every fucking.
Me personally, like, entrepreneurship, like, that word is very like, I don't think it's very detailed as people think it is. People think, oh, an entrepreneur is somebody who owns a business and that's it. An entrepreneur can be anybody who is actually trying to make something of themselves. Like, Victor, you're trying to become an artist. You're selling, like, you know, you want to start selling your art. You're, you know, you're selling stuff. You're doing something to make yourself successful. You're an entrepreneur in my eyes. And you're trying to make something out of your band. You're not working for anybody. You're doing this out yourself. You're promoting yourself. You're an entrepreneur in my eyes. Now, if you're talking about somebody, like, you know, who's, like, all right. My thing is that I see a lot of people as an entrepreneur, but at a certain degree. If I actually see them doing something for themselves, all right, like, a good friend of mine, like, yeah, he knows how to draw. I'm not gonna, like, you know, and he likes to paint and stuff. He wants to become an artist. I'm not gonna call him an entrepreneur just because he wants to be an artist.
Oh no!
I'll call him one once he shows that he's making something out of himself, that he's actually trying to do something.
You're already making contacts, and you're already like selling shit and learning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy, shut up. You know I can play guitar.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying this conversation, bro. This shit's lit, this conversation.
But
how about you? What do you think you might try to sell drawings in the future? Or maybe like, I don't know, certain like Photoshop graphic designs or pictures or some shit like that, or you're mainly looking to work for like a company and video game design and shit? Or do you think you might branch out into that too?
Vic.
Alright,
well, anyway,
Vic's dead. Alright, R.I.P.
Anyway, alright, fuck you, Vic Nacho.
Alright, so yeah, and go.
I don't know what I was gonna say. Was I gonna say something?
Yeah, no, like about like how you promote your band and stuff like that. How you're trying to work everything out.
I mean, like right now, we're working on an EP. Which is like an EP. I don't know. Well, for people who don't know what an EP
is basically what you start off with. I mean, all right. In a simple term, it's like a mixtape, like you know how people do it on SoundCloud.
Forgive me for my ignorance, but what does it stand for?
It's not a demo.
Yeah.
It's like a half. All right, it's a half album. There you go.
Yeah,
you have like,
it's a mini album basically.
You have like 5 to 6 songs on it or whatever, and that's considered an EP. So we're trying to work on an EP right now. We came up with like an opening song. And we have like a closing song for it. We're like working on those 2 songs, and we want one for the opening. We want one to close it because we think it just sounds good that way.
Yeah, and the intro and the outro.
Yeah, and then I came up with another guitar riff that I'm working on right now, which I want to be in the song. And I kind of want the one I came up with to open, and maybe the other one to be the second. I don't know yet. I got to talk to the rest of the band, but we're trying to work on an EP right now.
And you already know if you need like that acoustic tone. You already know I got you with that.
I mean, yeah, but I have a guitar player. It's not like he's fucking stupid and he can only play electric combo.
I mean, Mark's pretty dumb, man. Mark's pretty dumb.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna give you that. It's true, but I love you, Mark.
If you're watching this, you don't mean that.
That depends. No kidding. Yeah, so we're trying to work on an EP. We don't have any like social media or anything like that. We gotta do that, but we're trying to make.
R.I.P. to Victor.
You definitely gotta do that social media, bro. That's huge.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to get your band out there, that's huge.
Oh yeah,
we're trying to make 2018 a good year for the band. Social media, kind of promote ourselves, work on our EP.
And you already know I'll help you out with all that promotion, how to like get your name out there and stuff like that.
Yeah, and get in contact with other
artists.
Get in contact with other artists, man. You could do collabs, even if you just get advice from them.
I follow a lot of like other upcoming bands that follow me back, and I talked to a couple of them. There's this one drummer, Zach. I think it's Zach Austin. He's a really cool guy. I always comment on his videos, and he always comments back to me and message me and stuff. He's a pretty sick drummer. He does like a lot of death metal, Cannibal Corpse, and all that.
Right.
Nice.
And and I always talk to him and my uncle. He knows some people. He knows the former drummer for what the fuck is it? What's the name? Bullet something. It's not. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Just give me 1 second. I was just talking to him about it today. Bullet
Head.
Not Bullet Head.
Oh.
Bullet Boiz. Bullet Boiz. Yeah, he knows the former drummer for that. He knows some radio people that are big. Yeah, he just knows some. He did security for Disturbed and stuff. He's met bands. He's friends with some people in bands. So he's like, he was in a band. He was bass player. He doesn't play bass anymore, but he used to play bass. And I think there was this band Cinderella, and I forgot what his connection was with them, but he knows them, and all that. So basically, we're just trying to work on our EP, and there's a studio where we can go to.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, so the comments are saying.
Yeah, there's a studio where we can go to record shit, and we're trying to do that. The only reason why we
Triple J, like, they don't really need a guitarist right now. I think in the band you guys have 2 guitarists, a bass player, and a drummer, right?
We have John's bass, Marcus guitar, I'm singer. And
I thought you were doing guitar too.
Yeah, I mean, I am like once in a while. I don't know. I think Marcus wants to be a guitar. Oh my god, guitar by himself. but I want to do guitar once in a while too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It depends. We don't have a drummer though. That's the only thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Actually,
every drummer you know doesn't actually have a drum set.
Yeah, does like anybody in the stream play drums that own a drum set that like metal or rock or anything like that? What's John Jimmy into?
He's a guitarist.
Yeah, I know he is.
Oh, yeah.
What's he into?
Actually, I don't even really know. Triple J, what are you into?
We're like a hard rock band.
Yeah, you could definitely find somebody if you like build your social media for your band. You could definitely find somebody through there.
Yeah, I know.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody in Bayonne. Like, there's tons of talent in Jersey City.
Exactly.
Too.
I know. But that's like the big thing why we haven't promoted anything, because we don't have anything. Like Mark and me, like we come up with a lot of guitar shit, but we don't fucking come up with anything else. And then lyrics wise, like Mark's been trying to write lyrics more, and like I have a couple of songs like I wrote fully. I just gotta find guitar for it that would fit. But I mean, lyrics are a pain in the ass. That's like the most difficult thing. We have a lot of guitar stuff. Lyrics are a pain in the ass. And then
you have to find like the right melody for it.
It's not even that, just writing the lyrics in general. Yeah. Like I have like ideas for lyrics, so does Mark. I have things me and Mark want to talk about. It's just that like we don't fucking, I don't know. It's really hard. We were sitting on practice. We were sitting there for hours just staring at a notebook. We came up with like some stuff, but I mean like that's like the hardest thing. It's real pain in the ass.
Yeah, but it's gonna be difficult. But even though you just got a couple things down within a few hours, if you dedicate more hours, like all right, so like let's say it's just a few hours a day, but you do more days every week, you'll get more done as opposed to not. You know,
we have band practice Friday. That's it though. I mean, we're trying to like we work like when we don't have band practice, we work on our own. But yeah, that's like the big thing why we haven't promoted anything yet. We're just trying to write songs.
No, like once you guys have the songs and all that stuff ready for your EP, everything's ready and all that stuff, like the recordings and stuff. Then like we can slowly start building up your like image.
even like if we have like a song or two like done in the EP, then I'm gonna start building up. Like I'm not gonna wait for like the EP to finish. Like
because you want to build hype around it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you got to do. So I want to do that, and then
I'm gonna tell you one thing you can do since Hamza has his camera and everything. Dude, you can have him like once in a while
like,
take
make a
pictures.
promo for you guys.
I know.
Even if you guys are just like at practice at your house, just like looking at the notebook and writing down lyrics, or you have the guitar in your hands, just practicing the same tunes. You could have him just taking mini videos or pictures, and you could post it. It's still some form of content, and it shows that you're still developing your brand. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, I know. I mean, we need to do a photo shoot for like promotions and stuff like that. Like, we're gonna need to do a photo shoot, so Hamza can help us out with that.
Yeah, you already know. I got you.
The other thing is with the record labels, like, well, once we finish our EP, we're probably gonna try to send it out to like a shitload. Like, Mark wants to get signed to an indie label, which like I have no problem with. But like I want to get signed to like a major label one day. Like I want to be signed to Roadrunner, Nuclear Blast.
Like everybody really starts off like with like a one label, and then they kind of grow up to like. I forgot what artist it was. I think it was like Designer or something like that. He like left his original like label like when he made that whole Panda song, and then he joined Kanye West's Good Music, I think it's called.
Yeah, there's a lot of fuckery going on though in record labels though.
Yeah. The music industry isn't very good right now. It's mainly because of the mainstream music currently. It's not that good. I'm going to be honest. It's pretty trash, and that's taking a toll on. And then
like, there's a good amount that's pretty garbage, but like there are a lot of good artists out there, man.
And rock and metal used to be on top of that, and now it's underground.
Yeah,
and it's doing really good underground, but we need to rise back up again and reclaim our spot.
Like in the early 2000s, rock was just dominating.
The 70s, the 80s, 90s, the early 2000s.
90s, I would say that's when like hip hop like finally kind of like got in there and started branching above.
Rap and hip hop were big in the 90s, but rock and metal were still. New metal was big. That was huge. Limp Bizkit, Korn.
Yeah.
That rap and rock thing, that was huge. Incubus. A lot of grunge bands were huge. Soundgarden, Nirvana, they all blew up.
I mean, to this day, there's still like Nirvana, like what is it like? Smells Like Teen Spirit still's like being blasted on radio.
Yeah, there's a lot of good songs on radio. You gotta look for the alternative station, the metal station, the rock station.
Hey, yo, Raven, what's up? She joined. What's up,
Hey,
Raven?
Ray, what's good? Hey,
Good?
Ray, share the link with your friends because you know like a bajillion people. You already know.
Yeah,
Big
Raven,
shit.
share it.
Hey.
Nah, she said, what did she say? She said she said, I saw it.
Said
What's
it.
up,
Said it.
Daddy?
Alright, so
Yeah, so
back to what you were saying.
I'm trying to think what I was gonna say. Fuck. Wait, hold on. I think it was about the EP again. Oh no, the record label. Yeah. So Mark wants to get signed to an indie label, and I told him I had no problem with that.
Yeah,
that's gonna be cool. We have more freedom too, because with bigger labels,
you're restricted a lot sometimes.
Yeah, they restrict shit, and they try to take control of your work, which isn't good. So I was fine with an indie label because we have a lot of creative freedom with our own shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a lot of people don't realize. Big corporate labels, I mean, it's cool. You get more publicity and shit like that, but I mean, they take a good amount.
They take a lot of your money.
Yeah, that, and it's just creative freedom. They take a lot away from you.
Yeah,
which
and
is
also your frequency.
Yeah, that's like the biggest thing with the bands, though. I mean, obviously they want fucking more money, but I mean, everyone wants money. But I mean, the bigger thing with a lot of bands is the creative freedom thing. Like they don't like.
Even something, all right, like even though you don't fuck with like the new wave of rap,
I think who was it, like Marilyn Manson, like back in the 90s, he used to do some like crazy shit, and like, but now he's like extremely restricted from doing a bunch of like what he used to do.
Oh no, he's kind of stopped. Like Marilyn Manson does whatever the fuck he wants. He doesn't fucking care. He's huge. He's rich. He can do whatever he wants.
I forgot what band was like. They were banned from the United States just because like. I think there was some German band because like they do some crazy shit at their concerts. Like they like get a pig's head, they put it on a stick, and they like march with it on stage. They do crazy stuff, man.
I mean, Slipknot does that with like goat heads. I think they used to.
That's wild.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, after a while, I'm pretty sure like after a while, like to a certain extent, America will just ban you for like doing anything at a certain show.
Yeah, but then it's not going to be, America's not going to be free anymore. And that's the other thing. Europe, rock and metal is more popular than all that hip hop.
In America. Yeah, like
Yeah.
in America, like, we're, controlled by, like, hip hop, rap, all that stuff, trap. When you go to Europe, like, rock is really big.
In Europe, a lot of black metal and death metal, that's huge over there.
Oh, yeah.
Which is cool. I like that shit. That's why a lot of
in Germany, I'm pretty sure it's like their biggest. Yeah, their biggest following is in Germany.
Yeah, Germany, Switzerland, UK. Fuck, I don't even know. Just any place in Europe, pretty much rock and metal is it's mainstream still.
No, but what I was gonna say about the record label before, like, even though Anthony doesn't really fucks with like the new wave of hip hop and all that, just like a quick example about like the record labels, like Lil Uzi wanted to drop some more music, right? And they weren't letting him because they were like, "Yo, you need to drop your shit around this time so we can make the most money off of you because you just dropped it." You know what I mean?
They have you on schedules too. That's the other thing. Like bands have to rush sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like they put out a record and then like they're touring and they have to work on their record as they're touring to put it out the following year or the next 2 years. But as you get bigger as a band, you can basically start doing what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Like you don't really have to follow their schedule. That's what like a lot of bigger bands do. Like Metallica's huge. They have like their own record. I think they're part of Blackened Records. I'm not sure if that's their record label or if it's just a record label, but they have complete control over everything they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my screen blacked out for a sec. I was
Nori said Mr. Downs is a trash teacher, and then John Jimmy was like, "Fuck you! How dare you say that?"
Who said that?
Nori was like, Marilyn Manson looks like he's got a turkey neck. He said he loves German music.
That's interesting. What an interesting man. Marilyn Manson's dope. I've seen him live. I'd love to see him again. His new album's good too.
I bet you would love to see him.
He's a real big jerk. I'm done.
All right, guys.
No, Mr. Downs isn't a jerk. He's sarcastic.
There's
That's
a
a
difference.
fact.
He said Maryland Mason. Maryland Mason.
Maryland Mason. Maryland Mason.
Maryland Mason. That's exactly what he said.
All right.
Maryland. Alright, so like back onto the whole entrepreneurs shit.
Yeah, we got off of topic.
Yeah, we got off.
You know,
I mean, technically we were on topic, but we kind of like skirted more.
We branched out. I mean, we still talked about like the branding and entrepreneurship version.
Yeah.
Like like intricacies of music and for Anthony's band. So I mean, it does make sense. So.
I could talk all day about fucking music.
Yeah. I mean, where's Victor?
I don't know. Because
I was thinking he could maybe talk a little bit about artwork and
artwork and all.
This man just be disappearing. So I mean, it's so.
When it comes to art, like at Comic-Con, there's a ton of artists trying to put out their name. Like when me and Eddie dropped like over 600. Well, sorry, I did. I dropped $600 on this one artist called CJ Drayton. Guy's amazing. Like one day I'll show you guys the like art pieces I've gotten from him.
Mm-hmm.
I got one of Vegeta. I got one of Goku. I got what else did I get? I got one of Rick and Morty, and I got one of Carnage.
He definitely left there happy as hell.
Oh yeah, no, bro. Every single day we came back to him, he was like, "My man." Like he was greeting us, not because he hooked us up with deals too. Since like we dropped.
You already buying a shit ton.
Yeah. Because like I got Eddie some stuff too from him, so like now I got like my stuff and then his stuff too.
Right.
So like he was like, "Yo, since you're getting it in bulk and stuff like that, we'll hook you up with this like this discount with that, this and that, and all that stuff. Thank you again." Like
that's definitely what you want to do with your customers too, man. Give them discounts if they're constantly returning. Like getting like a lot.
See, that's also what network marketing is. The most like the biggest consumer like of your product. You're the one. That's the person who's usually like advertising everything for you. You have that. You hook that person up with like product, and then they're gonna hook it up with like telling everybody and their grandmother about your brand. That's what I plan on doing in the future with Bank Over Everything and Grind Gear.
Mm-hmm. No, but I guess to sum it up, guys, unless you guys have anything else to talk about in this section.
I mean, entrepreneurship. We can talk more about like we've been talking about how like to like where to, like we haven't talked about how to start your entrepreneurship. That's my thing. Yeah, formal education and stuff like that. We didn't really talk about all that. Like we could talk about how like society's kind of set for a normal life, a normal job. You kind of want to branch out of that. We can talk about stuff like that.
You want to talk a little bit more about the intricacies of entrepreneurship and starting it, or do you want to go just straight into formal education? Let's bash the shit out of it.
Don't get ants started, man. Don't get ants started. All right, let's talk about entrepreneurship for a tad bit more, and then we'll get back on to.
Everybody's on board with that. Let us know in the comment section too, man. I want to make sure everybody's constantly engaged with this. You know what I mean? Right. That's why I'm saying, like, whenever we have a transition, I always want to make sure everybody's on board. You know?
Yeah, man. Yo, everybody in chat, please start sharing the live stream.
Start sharing the live stream. We had people coming in and out, but right now, what do we got? Like 6 people. I know we could get this up.
Yeah, definitely.
It said 5, then 6, then 7, then 5 again. I mean, yeah, we could definitely get more.
Yeah, we got 6 watchers right now. Like dislike ratio. No, we got 6. 5 likes, 3 dislikes.
My friend Maria's watching right now.
Hey.
Oh, word. Shout out to you. What's up? Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Mm-hmm. Also, thank you to the haters, bro. I love y'all. Anyways, let's.
Don't get Tony started. All right, so let's continue on with this whole entrepreneurship.
All right, so yeah, I mean, as far as starting it, bro, you want to do, like, I'm not saying just go out there and not know what you're doing, but you don't want to overthink it too much if it's not that complicated and it's not that much risk. And it depends what you're doing, but I mean, just do. Like, that's what Gary Vee preaches a lot. Tony Robbins, everybody, like a lot of successful people, they just preach like, yo, learn, like get mentors, even if it's just with like books and shit, and then if eventually you can afford to meet ones in person. But even if you're just reading like fucking magazines, books, listening to podcasts, podcasts right now.
The book that I read like this is how like this book is the reason why like I know everything I know. It's called The Business of the 21st Century, and it's by Robert Kiyosaki. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it.
Yeah, I've seen a couple videos from him.
Amazing author. He's like he's a part of the whole Rich Dad Poor Dad series, series and all. Amazing author, amazing entrepreneur. He's worked with a ton of people, like big people like Donald Trump. Lower people too. He's been working like with a lot of people. He has a real estate business, and the most effective business he says is network marketing, which is like what I'm trying to get into right now. And that's what I'm going to be doing for the whole, like, the 3 brands and all.
Right.
Yeah, but like, me personally, I'm like, when it comes to like, building up your entrepreneurship, when you're first starting off, I would say, you don't really have to waste your time with a mentor. You can really, just read a simple book, learn everything, that's how I did. Book cost like $5, and that $5 was worth making how much I'm making right now. So
really, you could buy in person, you could learn online, do an audio book, whatever the fuck it is, man.
Get your research up, and then like I would say one day just sit down and just think, what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to start off? What do you want to be happy selling? What do you want to be happy starting a business of?
Yeah, sit down and really put mind to it.
Do you want to make your own brand when it comes to clothing? Do you want to make your own gaming production company? Do you want to make your own real estate company? You want to make a car company, for example, even though that's actually that'd be a pretty tough road. But whatever you think you'll be able to excel in, please, by all means, think about it. Think of a plan and execute.
Execute. Yeah, just do.
Stay on your track. Don't slow down. If you see yourself slowing down, do something to pick yourself back up. Like for my brand, I saw myself kind of slowing down a bit, but I've been talking to Vic. I was like, yo, get me a design right now. I'm getting like the first couple of shirts in in like 2 weeks. Simple as that. I need the design. I'm going to get it on like Photoshop and all that stuff. Put it on the shirts, get them in, start selling in like 2 weeks. Simple as that. I'm not hesitating anymore. And that's how I'm going to start off right there. So like if you see yourself like slowing down, do something like how I just did to boost yourself, to encourage yourself to just continue on more.
Yeah, we all sometimes we slack a bit, but then you got to just get back on track.
Also, my thing with also formal education, like me personally, like if you want to go to college for business, it's a waste of money because everything like sure, I'm gonna go into the whole business industry and all that stuff. Yeah, sure. If I went like for a major for that, yeah, it would look good for me. But everything I read through these books, I already like that's exactly what they're teaching me. Like my thing is that if you can't do, you teach, and that's what majority of business teachers are. They couldn't do it, so now they're just teaching whatever they know to students, and what they're being taught isn't exactly what they need to know in order to excel.
Right.
So, like, that's me personally. Unless, like, you were a successful businessman at a point, and then, like, and then you're like, I want to teach people what I know. Then, sure, that's understandable.
Yeah, just help them. Yeah, that would be
also,
awesome. Like,
another thing, like, when it comes to your businesses, say a business fails. All right, like, Robert Kiyosaki, for example, bro, he's had a lot of failing businesses. A lot. Like, he's gone broke multiple times, but look at him now, he's a multimillionaire. Right. Like, he went from being a millionaire to being nothing again, to becoming a multimillionaire, being nothing again. Same with Donald Trump. The guy has, to my knowledge, like, he has the most failed businesses that I've ever seen out of any other entrepreneur. Like, Casey Neistat, for example, like, his company, Beam, that was a failed company right there, but look where it got him. Like, he's working with CNN now.
That's crazy.
Like, failures that you get from, failed businesses, you learn from them, and you can build up from that. The actions you took during that business, you can go around, like, the corner, curve that, like, one block that you were into.
Those mistakes, It's one less, it's a few less things you have to worry about next time in your next project, so, I mean,
so, like, always continue on, always have, like, and also train your mind. Like, meaning, like, get more imaginative, like, start doing, like, do brain teasers, stuff like that, get your mind more active. More active your mind is, the more like, you know, ideas you get, and you build up from there. What else?
You become more creative on a consistent basis, and then you have more ideas, and one of those are definitely gonna, you know, be successful. So
also, like, another thing too, have something that you have something as simple as it may be, and do it daily, every single day. Get into the habit of doing it, so then you can get into the habit of doing other things too, like for your businesses and all. You get into the consistency of doing, etc., etc. Like me personally, I like right now I don't really do anything, but now we are with this podcast. This is a weekly thing. It's not a daily, like day by day thing, but it's a weekly thing.
But it's still a weekly thing.
Yeah, it's still something I'm doing consistently.
Right.
So that's something I'm using to, like, you know, fix my, like, you know, little like laziness problem. And like, you know, you can ask these guys too. I kind of like push for like extra test streams like before the day and all that stuff too. So always, you know, have something on the side to do, to, you know, just so you don't get lazy, basically. So have something to do, you know, expand your mind out and stuff like that. Like, you know, we're always like coming up with ideas for topics and stuff like that too. So, you know, expand your mind. That's
there's
key thing for
there's definitely a lot of topics that you guys have also suggested to us that we're definitely going to get to. So, I mean, just be patient with it. I mean, even some of you guys that have dropped comments with it, you know, on our social media. As far as those topics, we can definitely shut you guys out as well if you guys like. So, I mean, continue to drop more ideas. Even if you drop some that you've said already and you want to refresh our memories on it, we could definitely add those soon. So,
real quick for the 10 people watching, please, can you guys hit that like button? It really helps us out. Like, you know,
leave some comments too.
5 and 3 right now. Like, I kind of want that bumped up, please. Like, you know, and also stay active in the comment section, you know, helping us out.
I mean, I'm glad it kicked up to. We got 11 people watching now.
We got 11 people. Oh, nice.
Hey, yo, can you guys hear me?
Hey, you're finally back.
Where were you at?
I was here all along, just hearing you guys.
Bro, I said, Vic, where you at like 3 times before, like maybe like 10 minutes ago. You were like,
no, I was on my laptop then, but I was speaking to you guys. But you guys,
what were you watching?
Go back on my phone.
What were you watching?
I was watching the stream.
You said suspect, bro. Nah, I don't think it was the stream. I think it was some kind of stream, but not our stream. Exposed. All right, so do you guys want to go back? Like, gonna go? Oh my god!
Formal education.
Yeah, formal education.
All right, man.
All right, time for the rants.
Let's
Tony, you were ranting about it earlier today. Who should start it off? Who wants to start it off?
I'll start it off, bro. Right, I mean, we all definitely have our parts to say in it, but I mean, I don't know, man. It's just it's the way everything is built, man. Like, okay, I understand a lot of the logic behind how our educational structure is set up right now. However, it is outdated. Like, I understand. Like I said, I do understand certain points of it, and it does make sense, but not necessarily for our generation or for a lot of other opportunity that is out there. It doesn't necessarily match. It doesn't offer a lot of information that could unlock a lot of potential from a lot of other people. Instead, they try to keep us within the same like bubble. You know, it's just like a lot of the same bullshit. For example, I went on Facebook the other day and I saw this quick thing from Gary Vee, and he within like a quick video, he helped this guy real quick, and he said something that really struck to me, right? He was like, oh, well, I was able to turn this whole guy's business around within like a 5-minute phone call, and I'm saying real shit to millions of people on a daily basis through my vlogs online. And I'm really getting to people, and I'm able to change their financial situation, make their families happier and more comfortable. I'm not over here talking about who the fucking 4th president was. Who cares, like, exactly what that is, and just remembering these little-ass things that really aren't going to make a difference in your life. Like, he's like, I'm actually out here doing real shit, talking about real shit that's going to help people. And that's one thing that really, like, got to me because, all right, for example, one thing, there's a lot of finance stuff that they do not cover. And now, they try to come along with a little program called Everfi, which barely anybody.
Yo, I hate Everfi with a passion.
Yeah, and barely anybody
about the real world.
Yeah, barely anybody fucking pays attention to that shit. It's very broad. Like, it's very like it doesn't go into as much depth as I feel like it could. You know what I mean? It's just like a few modules. I feel like what they should be doing is not doing a little online course, which they know a lot of people are just going to cheat on, and also just like skip a shit ton of videos. They should be making a legitimate course on this, and not only just for 1 year, but like over tons of years, bro. Instead of learning fucking Pythagorean theorem, this fucking quadratic formulas and all this stupid shit in math, or reading fucking like Shakespeare and all this, why don't we learn what's actually going to be needed once we graduate high school, or even people that drop out, or if they go to college and they're trying to work a job and they could use certain tactics to try to save their money and live a more comfortable life and exceed in this world. But instead they don't, and they focus on a lot of dumb shit. And a lot of these electives, or even not elective classes that personally that I take, you sit there and you don't do shit. Or if you do, it's like half the class is fucking boring. Or even when they do teach you something, it's very little bit, as opposed to like, I feel like they don't take advantage of the amount of time that they have. They don't really do everything that they can. And I feel like a lot of people are just so lazy. Like a lot of these teachers, a lot of these kids, I feel it's just like it's everything. Personally, and like especially in this.
What's good?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? But it's just like overall, it's like it's just the whole environment. It's just, to me personally, it feels so like suffocating. I'm tired of it, bro. And it's just one of those things where it's like I know I have so much potential to do a lot with my time, but I just feel like I'm sitting here more than half of these classes, I'm not learning shit. When we are learning shit, it's very little. We waste most of our time. And the shit that we do learn, it's useless. And it's not even really learning it. We're just sort of remembering it for a test on Friday. We never fucking use it again. And that's it. That's why that's why, you know how when you take a mandatory class for like several years, and then, right, but it's just like a little bit more advanced every year, which is bullshit. And then they're like, oh, well, let's do a quick review of the shit you did like the past year. And then everybody fails it, and they're like, oh, well, how come you guys don't remember? You were supposed to do this last year. Because nobody fucking uses it in the real world. That's why. Like, dude, like nobody. First of all, maybe 2 kids in the class out of like 50 of them fucking understood it. And even they forgot the shit. And then the other ones that never really got it, they barely got a 70 on the thing anyway. How the fuck do you expect us to remember that with everything else going on in life? Like, why don't we focus on, first of all, a lot of morals? Why don't we teach people more about social media marketing and about how to like manage your finances when you get older? How to like be a boss? A lot more about why do we put so much emphasis on a lot of useless shit? I feel like the whole educational system is just set up in the way that everybody is just everybody's just led in this light that's so narrow of just like, bro, get A's 24/7 and go to college and then work for somebody else the rest of your life and make a few $1,000s. Like, no, like I see more for myself and other people, and I know it's a lot more. And like I know there's so much more potential that could be fulfilled, but it's just not happening because that's just the way the shit happens. And even if it's a certain job, like let's say you do have a job that it has to do with working for someone else, but like I feel like there's a lot of other people that are going down that route that don't want to, but it's a lot has to do with just like society's views and also your family too. That's another thing I want to say. If you're watching this right now, whether it's on live or if it's later on or whatever, I want to say this to you. Do not spend your money or a shit ton of time and waste it if just because your family or friends put a certain pressure on you, or they think that, oh, you're not making right decisions for your life because you're not going to college, or because you make a certain decision to move to a certain place. Look, if it's the best for you and you feel comfortable doing it, and you're gonna make moves and you're gonna try to accelerate in your path to better yourself, physically, mentally, spiritually, anything like that, then you fucking do it. I don't care what nobody says. At the end of the day, nobody has much planned for you, and even if they have a little bit, it's not much as compared to everything that you could potentially, grow to be. So at the end of the day, do what you want to do. Be open-minded. Take formal education with a grain of salt, but more so, just always put more emphasis on self-education. Think about what you want to do. If you don't know what you want to do, yes, you fucking do, because you like to do something. You like to do one thing with your time. I don't care if all you do is text people. Come up with a fucking app that's easier to text people on.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, do something. There's something for you to do. And other than that, that's it. My rant's done. But there's definitely something for you to do.
Anybody else? Vix? I was gonna call you Samurai Ant.
You're gonna call me Samurai Ant?
Yeah, because that's what I have you on my phone stuff, and I'm used to calling you that.
Oh my god.
All right, any of you guys want to go?
Yeah.
All right, Ant. All right, let's get the popcorn now, because Ant's rants are always funny about school.
Yeah. But give insight. Don't just be like, fuck this, fuck that. Like, actually, have a conversation.
All right. Well, I mean, school itself, I can honestly care less about. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care about it. I mean, anything I learn in school, it's not gonna help me in life. I don't want to do any business things or anything like that. I want to do something with music or something like that. School can't help me with that shit. What else is there? And I agree with Tony. Like, a lot of the shit we learn in school, we don't need, like, at all. Actually, half the shit we learn in school, we don't need. The only thing that we learned in school that was useful is, like, ABCs, fucking math, like, all that kind of shit. I mean, besides that, we don't need, like, anything else. We don't need anything else in school to learn.
Not really.
College. I think college is a waste of time and money too. I mean, I guess if you're going for a profession and you need to take a college course, then I mean, so be it. But I mean,
if you're trying to be a lawyer or something like that, then yeah, by all means, go like get your education for it. But
yeah, but I think college is a waste of time as well. That's why I'm not going to it. I refuse to go to college. I just don't think it's for me.
See, if I didn't if I wasn't accepted into my number one school, I probably wouldn't have gone myself. Mm-hmm. But since I was accepted into Full Sail, I'm going for the hands-on experience. Full Sail is a school that actually gives you what you need. They give you hands-on experience, and they also you get some pretty good connections from going there too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, WWE, you can get a good connection from them.
I know they have NXT shows.
Yeah. I'm a fault for cutting you off. You're saying?
I don't even know what I was going to go say after that.
Pretty much how it's useless and all that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. College is useless, but I mean, yeah. I guess like Hamza said, there's some shit that you can get from it, but I just think college is useless. I'm not going to it. It's not for me, and I think school itself is just something that I mean we need to have because we need to learn some shit, but I mean half the shit we do learn we just don't need in life. Mm-hmm. So why are we learning it in the first place? We should be learning shit that's going to help us with taxes, how to pay fucking bills, how to work credit cards, shit like that we're going to need to learn in life. Yeah. Shit that we should be learning.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is homework. I mean I don't really do homework, but I don't agree with homework. Why do we have homework? We're in school all day, and then you come home, and then dude, fucking homework, and it's bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we have fucking homework either. And then I don't know. There's just a lot of I don't know. I don't really know what else. I'm trying to think of other shit to talk about with it.
Well, just to branch off of what you said real quick. One thing that does piss me off is sometimes when you get homework on shit they don't even teach, and they're like, "Yo, try it." Bitch, you're supposed to teach it to us first.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
You go ahead, man.
All right. I agree with everything you guys were saying, how school's pointless and all that. But I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna give out the points why school is important, and why I feel definitely most of the shit I don't need to know about fucking square roots and all that because I don't fucking like math. But I feel normal classes would be better than us having geometry and all that shit. What the fuck am I gonna do with geometry in my life? Nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna have to disagree with some points. We don't need school in general. Because think about it. Think if school wasn't a major thing. First off, we'd be a race of human species that be just plain retarded. Like, what would we do if it came to a point
Like,
where we
look back at the Middle Ages? Only
we wouldn't know what to do. Like, we'd literally be a bunch of morons.
Like, back in the Middle Ages, if you had money, then yeah, you can go to school. But just in general, people were stupid. They didn't even know how to read. Like, they straight up didn't even know how to read. And then, like, when public education became a thing, that's when the human race truly evolved.
I feel like at least, like, some of to a certain extent, we should need it. But, like, it's up to you, like, later on in life, if you want to learn about square roots and graphing calculators and all that shit, that you don't really need, because it's not like everybody's going to become to, like, be a freaking math scientist or some shit like that, you know? Like, to a certain extent, they should come, like, your guidance should come to you and ask you, what is it they want to do in life? What route do you want to take? What classes do you wish to take? And what do you feel you're more comfortable in? Science, math, English, whatever you choose. And not just that, they could be like, what do you like to do? You like to draw? Or are you more of a sports person? And these are the classes, we can help you out with that. These are the classes you need to take with that. Like, if you're like, for example, I want to be a scientist. Oh, yeah, we'll give you more science classes and more math classes, instead of, like, literally, if you want to be like me, a video game designer or an artist, they're making me, like, take a freaking stupid math class that I don't even like, that I don't understand most of this shit, and because I hate math, and it's pointless. How the fuck is that related to what I want to do in life, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And same thing goes for, like, he wants to be a musician, like, he's in his own band. How the fuck is math gonna help him with that, you know?
Yeah.
And like with you, Tony, you're gonna be an actor. How is math or science, all that, gonna help you?
Yeah,
like, and all that, you know. And Hamza with his filming and all that, you know. Like, they should.
I'm only in like one film class this year.
That focus more about what you want to be. Like, that way you have more experience once you get to it. You're not nervous about it when it comes to the time to pursue that dream and all that, you know.
Yeah.
You go into it feeling more positive, knowing what you're actually gonna do and all that. And you have more, like, time to develop as a person, you know?
I don't know. I personally feel like basically, essentially what you were saying, you know? Like, I feel like it is important to have school. It's just that it's the system of school that's outdated. It's what we do in school. It's not the idea of school. It's what
we still follow a flawed system that, like, you know, our parents even went through.
What's taught in it. Yeah. That's the thing. And someone's saying someone's talking to you in chat, Victor. Oh, Gia just joined. What's up, Gia? How you doing?
Hey, what's good,
Gia? Let me check.
What's up? How you doing? Hope everybody not only to her, but everybody. Hope you're all doing well. But go ahead, Hamza.
I guess I'll, like, you know, put out my ideas of school and all that stuff. All right. Like, to start off, I agree with the idea of school. Like, you know, I agree of it, but I don't agree with how it's executed.
Right.
Like, me personally, I'm like, all right, like, English 9 through 12. Me personally, I believe that's mandatory. You know, what kind of a human would I be if I didn't have, you know, proper vocabulary? If I didn't know the difference between there and there, like, you know, it's the, you know, simple stuff like that you learn. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, English, like, you know, the classes that you take for English, like, they will help you out in life. Like, you know, since freshman year, I've had amazing teachers for English. I've had, I actually forgot my freshman year teacher. I had Mr. Praco, I had Miss Woods last year, and this year I had Mr. Woods. I mean, I said Mr. Woods, Mr. Wright. And, like, all of them equally amazing, like, teachers who have, like, you know, taught me certain things. And honestly, that's actually pretty good for me, too, since I want to be a director. I'll make better script. Like, you know, my scripts were going to be way better, you know, more knowledgeable. They're not going to be like, you know, like some idiot who dropped out of college, like, you know, wrote or something. And when it comes to math, I'm happy we don't have to take it all 4 years. Me personally, I think it should be like, you know, we should take a general math class freshman year. Freshman year, I believe that we should have mandatory classes. Like, you know, like the only two, there's only 2 classes I believe that we should have that are mandatory from, like, you know, freshman to, like, senior. That English is one of them, and second to that is history. And only because, you know, where would we be without history? If we didn't know what happened in the past, we'd be repeating history itself.
History does repeat itself.
Yeah, it does repeat itself, but it would be at a worse outcome, Krakow is an amazing English teacher. Yeah, he was. Yeah, no, but like it would be at a worse outcome if we didn't. Like that's the thing I'm trying to point out. Like I'm not saying we should have like history from freshman all the way to senior, but I'm saying like maybe freshman, sophomore, maybe junior year. Junior year, it's your choice to take it or not. But like I'm saying that should be a mandatory class. Now classes like chemistry and bio, all right, we'll take that freshman year, make that mandatory. Learn about how the Earth is. Learn about the human body. Simple as that. All right, we should know stuff like that. We should know how we should be treating ourselves and our planet. Chemistry,
just general knowledge. Yeah,
like to this day, I know nothing about chemistry. Like I can't even rant about chemistry and how much I hate it because I know nothing of it. Because nothing of it is useful to me.
I know nothing about it, bro. Only thing I know is electron, proton, this, blah 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 blah. That's it.
Now, the health classes that we take once a month for gym, those actually I don't even mind those. I they're
those
actually
are actually beneficial,
Yeah, like they're actually helping us out in life.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Hunt in the chat. I'm assuming that's Nor. Is it?
No, that's not
it's not Nor. And they were saying how I mean I'm just gonna point out, Victor. I was gonna say to you before that it kind of coding kind of does have to do with math, but I mean you want to do more so of just like your drawing.
No. I know that. What I meant, I kind of phrased it wrong. I mean, like, if you ever wanted to do those things, they should, to a certain extent.
You should have the option to do so.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, you shouldn't be forced, right?
To make you better on it, they, probably, I'd say, how do I put it? I'd say like this. Give you certain classes that'll help you better with that, you know? Because some of it mainly doesn't involve math. Or science,
Like, how colleges, like, you take your basic classes, like, the first 2 years. Like, since I'm going to go to film school, like, at Full Sail and stuff like that. Like, I already know how their whole system is. Like, I've talked to students who have graduated from there and who are going there currently. And they're like, oh, yeah, like, you take a month of, like, basic math and all that stuff. And, like, that's it, really. And then after that, it's solely, like, you're going hands-on. You're working on like what you need to know, and like I've like when I was at Comic-Con, there's this guy like I think his name like on Instagram was like Yami. I'm pretty sure that was his name. I never actually caught his name, just caught his Instagram name. His name I call him Yami, and he was from Full Sail. He's from Full Sail, and he's actually he's a pretty successful like filmmaker himself. He's making 6 figures. He's doing pretty good himself. Okay. Like, and I've talked to a lot of people from Full Sail. They say a lot. Like this person on the chat, like someone told him that's a fake ass school. Like, all right, a lot of people say that about Full Sail, but if you actually look in depth, it's not. Like they have a full backlot. This is a legitimate film school. If you want to go there for any other spot, all right, whatever. I don't really know, but if you're talking about film, it's it's easily one of the it's me personally. I believe it's the #1 film school in the country. NYU #2, just because this is more hands on. So, like just simple as that.
Yeah.
Like I mean, that's just me. Like I've seen how the program works. I know the people there. Like I've talked to the people who are over there. I know how it works over there. Like people who have graduated over there. Like obviously, if they've already graduated, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, it was a good school." Even people who have dropped out of it, they're like, "Listen, like it was a good school, but they didn't have what I needed." Like if you think that's what like you need, the hands-on experience, this, and that. And by all means, go for it. Like we completely support that. It's a good school, but they didn't have what I needed, and some other school might. Like for Full Sail, they're more about like the whole big production thing, but NYU is more of independent. So if you want to be an independent filmmaker, go to NYU. But if you want to be on big productions, then go to Full Sail. That's how basically like they ran it down at the end of the day. Because oh my god, dude, my fucking monitor keeps on blacking out.
So I'm gonna budge into that. So for example, that is true. I know that's true because I actually got casted for a short film as a guard, and it was an independent filmmaker. He was a student, and he was attending NYU. And I actually went inside, and they took me in, and I filmed it there. It's different,
The thing is, tons of colleges and jobs don't consider them an actual school and won't accept. All right, this is where I'm going to talk to you. Jobs. I'm not working for anybody. I'm becoming a director. Yeah. That's what I'm becoming. Jobs and all that stuff, they don't consider them an actual school. All right, congratulations. But if you're going there for film, this is what I'm saying, for film, they don't care. Full Scale is probably, I said Full Scale. Full Sail is prestigious, all right? It's easily the greatest film school in the country at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Hollywood productions, like, they're always looking at people from Full Sail. There's a reason why WWE is partnered with them, because they are legit. They're legitimate. They know what to do. Their students are the ones who broadcast it.
Right.
Everything, you know, that's going down with NXT, they take care of. And,
wow.
like, you know, that's my thing. What? Oh, hold on 1 sec, guys. Somebody has to walk by. Walk by. Go fast. Yeah, my fault for that. Yeah, so, like, you know, that's just my thing. Like, if you want to go for film, they're amazing for it. Like, their production is absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, if you want to bash on them, get more, like, you know, get more, like, you know, examples and, you know, information to back yourself up. Like, I can back up the film program easily.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to, like, their art program, stuff like that, I can't, because I don't really know much about it. But their film program, that's what they are. They're a film school, but they also go for the other arts as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. That's like a lot of that's like a problem too. Like, a lot of people can say shit, but they don't back it up. So how is it proven?
Yeah, that's just my thing. Brandon, shut up. All right, so like, back to the whole formal education. I believe in it. I don't think we should be going, like, you know, formal education just in general. You know, the way they set you up, like, you know, all right, get good grades, get a good job, get good grades, get a good job, get a good life. Why just good though? Why not get, like, an amazing life, or an amazing
why
job,
not
or an amazing, you know,
why not super califragilistic XPLF motherfucking dosing?
Like, they limit us to good. That's what they're training us for. That's what they limit us to. Good. They don't, like, you know, same like what I was saying before with the whole business thing. Like, if you can't do it, you teach it. They're not setting us up to become amazing. They're setting us up to, like, you know, be as good as they were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm just giving you my opinion. If you think it's good for you, then fine. But from what I know, it's slightly better than an online degree." I think
they have an online degree. Yeah, no. NYU has an online degree and stuff like that for, like, Full Sail too. Keep in mind, dude, this school is ranked up higher than NYU. Well, hold up, yeah. Go. Again, my fault for that. Again, just had to walk fast. All right, yeah. Like, you know, the school is ranked up higher than NYU when it comes to film, all right? So, like, I understand that's your opinion, you know, you can believe what you want, but, like, you know, look into the school itself more. Like, they're not just, like, you know, a school that's, you know, like, newly up there, and, you know, they're different. That's why they're different. It's as simple as that. Like, you know, people don't like a change.
Mm-hmm.
Hamza, your fingers smell like butthole. Only for you, Brandon. All right, so...
Wait, what Brandon? Percelli or
Percelli?
Oh, my boy, Brandon.
Yeah, it smells like yours, man. All right, so, like, all right, but, like, back to the whole formal thing. I agree with education, but not to the extent that they give to us. If, like, you know, that's what you like. If like, hopefully you guys can, like, understand that too. You need certain classes, like, you know, the human race needs certain classes in order to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, what are we doing throughout elementary? Like, we should be learning, like, you know, like, all this, like, basic stuff that we're learning in high school and elementary.
Yeah, exactly. And then high school should be like college.
I wouldn't go to that extent. I would say high school is to prep you. I would say to prep you for the real world.
I feel like everything, in my opinion, I feel like everything that happens in middle school should stay the same. In high school, that's where it should be, like, focusing more on certain courses. Then you go to college to pursue your, like main courses, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Like, college is forced upon a lot of people who don't want to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that very, very stupid. If they don't think college is the right place for them, guess what? You're leading them to a disappointing life.
Exactly, because the only reason why that happens is because a few reasons, right? One of them is because a lot of people see a lot of failures in the past from people that do not go. But that does not necessarily mean that's the recipe for disaster for everybody.
Yeah.
Second of all, it's also because like people want to brag, like, oh yeah, my kid went to fucking Oxford. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So people always like to have an extra thing in their pocket.
Yeah, people always like to gas up their kids for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to
they
Desi parents for that.
Yeah. But
yeah, I guess that's like all of our opinions on like how formal education is. Like, what are our thoughts? We went through all that. We did entrepreneurship. We did the whole Logan Paul thing.
I mean, yeah, what time is it right now? It's 9:17.
9:17, man. We have a while.
So we still got like until 10:30. Because what time did we start? Like 7:30.
Yeah, like around that time.
So we still got like an hour ish. So.
What else were we going to talk about? I think you said you wanted, we were going to do the recap of 2017 since, 2018 now. First podcast of 2018. Let's get it.
Yeah, first podcast of 2018. Great year, great podcast, great classes.
Wait,
great
real quick. My bad for cutting out, Tony. Since I was in here in the beginning, what was your guys' thoughts on the Logan Paul thing, real quick?
Oh yeah. We already went through that entire thing.
We essentially all thought that it's fucked up.
We all said it was messed up. Right? Like, him laughing, we'll give him a slide for that because that's a defense mechanism on the spot. But him actually, showing the dead body and all that stuff, that's his fault because that was through editing. And, like, he agreed to having it up there. So, like, he's an idiot for doing that. But,
All right. No, I just wanted to share you guys' thoughts on it because for some reason you have little kids actually, like, trying to defend him. But
yeah, no, that's completely stupid. Like, all right, he laughed. Defense mechanism. I'll give him that. A lot of people would do that in that kind of situation. I know for a fact I would probably do something like that too. If I saw a dead body, I would try to make like some kind of a joke to kind of like, get my, because I'd be shook, man. I'd be shook. But like, him actually like posting the video after it being edited, being reviewed, that was his fault. That was extremely stupid and insensitive of him. And he should have just like executed everything way better. Considering the fact that like sadly he is like one of like, the like faces of YouTube and stuff like that. But the thing that got me more mad is the simple fact that the video did really good before the actual YouTube community went on it. Like his actual fan base really enjoyed it.
Right.
And then, once the YouTube community got on it, they're like, oh, it's chops for him. It's clips.
Yeah, that's just a recap of what we were talking about before. So that's for Victor and also for anybody that didn't see that before. So yeah. That's essentially all of our opinions on the shit. So fucked up, but
yeah. What else do you guys want to talk about now? We went through entrepreneurship. We went to formal education.
I mean, bro, first of all, before we actually go on to the next topic, guys, in the comment section, let us know what sort of topic you want us to talk about.
Yeah,
like,
if there's anything like in specific you want us to talk about,
but like, all right, so for example,
talk about music.
If you guys want to talk about, like, for example, let's say you want to like get onto the topic of gaming again, right? So I would look up what's recent in gaming news. You know what I mean? So blow up the comment section right now. Everybody who's in this right now, I want you to like, comment. What do you want to see like in the recent news of what's been going on in a certain subject? Doesn't matter what it is. Just let us know what it is. Let us know. Tell us. We'll wait a minute. I just want to know.
Hey, let the dude in the bottom left talk. Vic, they want you to talk. What happened?
Wait, so what are we doing now?
Yeah, we're asking for topics in the comment section. I mean, we can do a recap of 2017 of like major stuff that happened throughout the year, like, when it comes to like, tragic events, like
tragic events,
funny stuff that's happened.
I mean,
stuff like that.
I mean, we could do this for a bit, like just get a couple of opinions on shit like this. So one thing that's crazy that happened, I want to say in New York, right? So this had to be like at least like a month ago. Like I don't think it was longer than that. But it was in New York and it was at Port Authority, right? And this guy, he tried to kill people. He took a fucking bomb and he tried to.
I know what you're talking about. It was like it was a pipe bomb. Like I think it was like on his chest.
Yeah,
or
he tried to explode it at Port Authority, right, where all the train stations and all that shit are in New York City and Manhattan. And this man's he set it off, and the only person that got hurt was him. Nobody else did.
Nobody got. I remember.
people looking it up, and I did that morning too. I remember I was with Anthony and Homer, right? Anthony, we were just chilling. I looked it up. I was like, I looked up what the hell happened, right? And all I see is a website, and it's like the only person with an injury is the suspect, and he's in the hospital under extreme, like, under extreme conditions right now because there's like mad cops on him just waiting for him to get better so that they can interrogate him. You got to be stupid for that, man.
Right.
You got to be so stupid. That's crazy. But I mean,
what else happened this year?
Thank God that happened. I mean, other than that, as far as music, I mean, there's so many things you could talk about, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we could talk about, I guess, a lot of tragic events or maybe really good events. I mean, it's hard. This is really broad because you could just, like, a million things that go on every day.
New governor for New Jersey, too. That happened in 2017.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. Crap. Dang, man. What was his name? R.I.P. to Vic, yeah.
Yeah. Yo, what do you guys think of that whole Trump and Russia thing? Like, what do you guys think that it was true or not? Like, I have no fucking clue about.
Oh yeah, like what? Like that Trump had like relations with Putin and all that stuff.
Yeah, to like help him with the voting and all that.
I mean, like, wait, to help who with the voting? Help Trump with the voting or help Putin with voting?
Yeah, do you think it was like rigged or
See,
not?
I don't think like Russia wouldn't have that much of a like impact on the voting for America. But I could see like Trump helping Putin out with like voting and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I can kind of see that, but overall, I mean, I could like
you can kind of see it. How about you, Victor? And Anthony too? What do you guys think? You think Trump had some help that he wasn't supposed to from Russian hackers and shit?
I mean, there's a possibility because I know Trump and Putin are like friends or whatever.
I mean, overall, like, if there's no proof, I'm not gonna believe it, but
there's always people saying there's proof of it, but I haven't looked into it, so I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. You know what I mean? I don't want to speak.
For real. Not gonna get bashed for something I don't even know.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, there was the mass shooting. It was the number one. Like, it's the biggest shooting. I think it happened in Vegas. It was at a concert. Somebody had a gun. Was was inside a hotel room, just like shot at everybody. I think like 50 dead, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember that, the shooting.
Before we move on to that, Victor never got his opinion.
Oh yeah.
About what happened with the Russian hackers and shit. Do you believe that happened? Like, huh? Yes, or
what happened? What happened? Everything went so quiet, Vic.
Tony said, "Or."
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Hold on. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Let me listen to Victor. I want to see what he's gonna say.
Oh my God, Vic.
Obviously not. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, wow. Gotcha.
Can you guys?
No, we can't.
All I heard was, can you guys?
Hey, Tony, go use the bathroom. I gotta fix my thing.
Oh
my God.
In the meantime, Hamza, come on, let's do a fucking challenge or some shit. Do jumping jacks.
I'm not doing that again. Hell no.
Do a cinnamon challenge. Do a jumping jack challenge. I don't know. Do some crazy shit.
Hell no.
Anthony, talk about some fuckery. Anthony, talk about today's shoveling. Talk about the weather.
Let me tell you what happened today when I was shoveling.
I'll tell my story first.
No.
Yes. All right. So I was outside shoveling, and that shit sucked. People, all right. I was out there for like 3 hours. I'm tired right now. I'm just chilling. I'm honestly, you can't see because my camera's being an ass, but
yeah.
I'm on my couch. I'm switching between playing Batman Arkham Asylum Remastered, playing my fucking guitar, and talking. I'm doing 3 things at once because you guys got me back to the music thing, so I'm working on my music now.
Yeah.
All right, hello.
All right. Let me tell you about what happened today when I was shoveling. All right, so like my dad's car was parked right across the street. So like obviously I had to take like the snow that was underneath it, and I had to like put it off to the side, right? And there's this one old lady who lives exactly right across the street from us, right? And I was like, oh, well, while I'm cleaning this out, I might as well like clear out the sidewalk for her, right? Because she's an old lady. Who cares? But like, literally, like, all right, 10 minutes passed by, right? And I'm like, you know, clearing out the like driveway and all that stuff. Like, I didn't even like get deep into hers yet. I just cleared out like a portion of her sidewalk, and that's it. I didn't even get inside of her property yet. And like, there was this like one patch of like snow underneath like the tires, right? Scoop it out, and I put it like onto the rest of the pile that was on her lawn, right? She comes outside. She was like, "Why are you putting that on my pile?" I'm over here like, "What?" And she was over here like, "Stop doing that right now. No, you can't do that." I'm over here like, "I'm helping you out." What? I'm doing this for you. She was like, and no, literally, like, she's over like, cause this lady, like, she's. I can't talk. All right, as someone as that, like, she just does not like our family because like we're Middle Eastern and stuff like that. Even like because recently like another Middle Eastern family came over and she was so tight about that. But like when I was a kid, like long story short, Halloween, I went to her house to get some candy. She saw my mother like wearing the hijab and stuff like that. She was like, "Hell no." Pulled the candy thing away from me and then like just locked the door and just went inside. And I'm over here like, "What? What?" So like yeah, like that was like the first racist thing that like she had done to us and stuff like that. And then like, you know, what happened today and stuff like that. She just does not like us, and I'm over here like, "Yo, I'm like shoveling your property up for free. I'm literally doing this so you don't have to because you're old. Simple as that." I just got tight, man. My brother was there too. He was about to wow out on her. And my dad was over here like, "Yo, just stop. Let it go. Like, she wants to be racist, like, you know, let it be. She wants to come at us, whatever."
What time was it at?
This was like around 3-ish, I would say.
Really? Jesus, man.
I'm helping her out. I'm cleaning up her property. And I got tight, and the snow that I put on top of like her lawn, I just picked it all up and I just put it right in front of her car.
Oh my.
Yeah. Hey, you want to come at me? I'm not gonna let it go undo.
That's a good one.
Let it go undone. I won that. Come on now. Please. What do you call it? Okay, drive-by. A fruit roll-up. Shut up, Brandon. Alright. But, yeah, like, that's what happened today. Oh, yeah, the Supreme sled came in. Oh, yeah. Let me show you the Supreme sled.
I seen it on your Snapchat.
I saw that. That was dope. Nice.
This man.
I saw you use the sled today, Hamza.
Oh. Well, Fall Guys.
Learn.
Yeah, that's the Supreme sled. It actually works pretty good. Not gonna lie. I went down to First Street and I like shot a quick little video of me just going downhill for like, you know, a meme. And, yeah, and like it actually works like surprisingly well. But like the one I recorded, like it barely even moved because like I immediately just went inside the snow. I was like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me!" So I started like pushing and pushing and pushing, and you know, it looked like I was trying to swim. It was funny.
Damn. Nah, yo, I was shoveling, bro, and then I went to go move the garbage can to shovel a certain spot that I couldn't reach. Then I fucking, bro, I went to go touch it, right? I try to move it. All I feel is in my back. I'm like, oh shit! The top of my back just like snapped, man. I was like that.
The person cunt. Supreme is not trash, and that sled I can sell for a ton of money. So
I could not move, bro. I could not
trash.
move. I was fucked up for like a couple hours. I was tight. My back was hurting. That's basically what happened to me today. Unbelievable.
Vic, how about your snow experience? Since you were late, I think you were like shoveling, right?
Horrible. Yeah, I was shoveling. I was helping my sister out because she just came home from work and she found this one parking spot. But the whole like parking spot, it was the only one she could find, and it was filled with snow. So she called me and my sister, and we both helped her out. Thank God we did it fast.
Supreme isn't trash.
Yo, but guys, I found this. I found this one interesting news article that happened recently.
What happened, Cuddy?
So, you know, like some famous streamers and all that. Twitch streamers get like not prank called
swatted.
Like swatted and all that. And they call the cops and they're like, "Oh, this person is holding someone hostage and all that."
Dude, that's fucked up. Yeah.
Apparently that happened recently, and someone actually ended up dying.
Yeah, somebody ended up dying.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Serious?
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh, dang. I remember seeing it, like, from the
I have a news article right now, and I could, if you want me to read it.
Yeah, read it.
Yeah, read it.
Let me just cite the play. It's on the WichitaEagle.com. So, yeah.
That's
So this article is by Nicole Manna. It says police release swatting, quote unquote swatting call video of man being shot to death as a result of hoax. Wichita police say a man who was fatally shot by an officer Thursday evening was unarmed, but had put his hands by his waistband multiple times during commands to raise them. On Friday afternoon, Deputy Police Chief Troy Livingston went through a timeline of events and released audio of 911. Wait, no, there's not. Hold up. All right, here we go. The call. At 6:18 p.m., an officer working at City Hall received a call and an unknown man who said there was a disturbance with his father. When dispatchers spoke with the caller, he said he got into an argument with his mother and shot his father. And keep in mind, this is all a hoax still. Like, he's faking it. And then, I quote this. They are arguing, and I shot him in the head, and he's not breathing anymore. And then the caller said, asked if any of the weapons on him, the caller said, yeah, I do. He said he was standing by his mother's closet holding up the black handgun. And I quote this also. I'm just pointing the gun at them, making sure that they stay in the closet. And the caller said that. And the last sentence says, when the dispatcher asked if he could put the gun down, he said no. He then made further threats. And that's how it ended. Like, are you kidding me? With like all these prank calls and hoaxes and stuff. I remember I found this news article from this YouTuber I watched called Review Tech USA, and he called that out earlier. He was like, if they don't stop doing these hoaxes and all that, someone is actually gonna get hurt. And look what happened.
Yeah, man.
The guy got
dude,
killed.
like it's so messed up. What's crazy? It's that it's these little kids who think it's funny to just do a crazy prank call trying to ruin somebody's life.
Yeah, like, and people keep doing it. I've seen some live streams of YouTubers being swatted and like being put in jail, and then just to find out that it was like some of the hackers that found out their number or where they live, and then they called 911 and told them their address and said that they're keeping someone hostage. And it's embarrassing too, because like they're live. Some of them are very famous. They have thousands of people watching. Like, that's just do that to someone who's literally just trying to entertain people, give them a good time by watching their stream and all that, you know?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, man, it's just messed up, man. Like
people
that who are just trying to have, like, you know, trying to entertain
too,
people, have them, like, you know, let them have a good time.
Keep in mind too, like, some of them have families, so how scared would like little children be if they just have a bunch of like SWAT like teams go into your
go inside your house, like your kids are over there like scared, have no idea what's going on.
That's very scary, like having people point guns at you, dude. Like, I don't know, I just feel like all this nonsense needs to stop. Because look what happened.
The guy in chat named Cunt, he says, Vic, you're reading a terrible article that doesn't say any shit of what happened and didn't tell the truth of the guy opening the door and getting shot immediately. It started as a COD match for $1.50.
He's right. That's how it started. It started off in COD, and the guy got mad, and then he was like, "Do something, pussy! You won't do anything." And then he sent the SWAT team over. That was a while ago. You guys didn't hear about that?
No, I heard about it, but I didn't know like the whole thing.
Different one.
Two guys got an argument. One said he was going to SWAT the other, and so he gave an address.
Yeah, Killer Keemstar put him in jail. Actually, he did an interview with him, and Keemstar got him arrested. Because he admitted on his channel that he was a part of it or whatever.
Yeah, dang. I'll have to actually look into it on Keemstar's channel.
No, that's crazy, and that should be happening all the time too. Like to small YouTubers, big YouTubers, they just get doxxed and all the time. it's fucked up, and it happens, and then they get there and they're like, what's wrong? And then they gotta explain like, yeah, I'm just trying to entertain people. These motherfuckers are just trying to get problems.
It was a
And
fake
sometimes
address.
it happens multiple times.
It was a fake address, so basically some random dude got killed for nothing. Oh dang. So like, oh snap! So it was like two guys. Like those two guys were like perfectly fine. Random, like it was just some random dude who died. Oh snap! And
It was
that's
his dad.
Anthony was playing guitar, by the way.
It was his dad that died,
Oh dang,
and the kid watched it. I think he was like there, right there, some shit.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually fucked up, man. Really, really fucked up.
Wow.
What else happened?
Yeah, let's get off that subject because that's
yeah, that kind of went downhill, like really dark.
yeah, that,
Some random guy who happened to be a father. No, it wasn't his dad. It was some random guy who happened to be a father. Right. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, what else happened during 2017?
A lot of shit.
What happened? Like, what are some of the major stuff that happened?
I mean, music-wise, we lost a couple of people. We lost Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington.
Oh yeah.
Chris Cornell was Soundgarden. He had his own solo stuff. Audio Slave. He's basically a legend. I love Chris. He's a very inspirational guy. We lost Chester, another inspirational guy.
Man, the lead singer of Linkin Park, man. That really hit. Cause didn't they release one night like the album like a couple of days before he killed himself?
No, the album was out already.
Oh, was it?
They were putting They put a music video out the day he killed. They had a show.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a show either that night or the next night or something.
Yeah, because they were on tour when it all happened.
Yeah, my friend RJ, he was supposed to go see them, and then he committed suicide. So, yeah, but we lost those two. I'm trying to think who else we lost.
Man, that's pretty crazy, man. Chester, like, I've been messing with Linkin Park since I was a kid, man. Just to hear that was just insane.
Malcolm Young, the rhythm guitarist for AC/DC, he just recently died.
Wait, what?
The rhythm guitarist for AC/DC died.
You're lying.
No.
Are you serious?
Dang.
Yeah.
All right. We've been kind of getting onto like the whole depressed like stuff. Let's talk about the positives that's happened.
Hold on. I want to know this. Hold up.
I forgot what happened, but wrong with him. He died.
How long?
I don't know what happened.
It's not Angus, the one who like jumps around stage. That's his brother. Malcolm died. He was rhythm guitar. Angus was lead. How long ago? I don't know. A couple of months, maybe a month or two ago.
That's insane. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's insane. Wait, so everybody in the stream could see. Hold on. Which one is that out of all of them?
Shit, bro. I don't even know. I think the guy. I think the guy maybe to. Fuck, bro. Maybe in the middle or to the right.
Him.
No, not to do with the horns.
No, I know not him, but I'm saying him or him.
I think the guy to the right with the cross on his thing or necklace, whatever he has.
The necklace.
Which one?
The really happy looking nigga.
Yeah. I think maybe him, but I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
That's crazy. I fucks with AC/DC. They're probably like my second, third favorite band, bro.
No, but
they're
on the positive side of news for 2017, a lot of great albums were released this year.
I was about to get on that.
A whole lot of great albums from like old, like from artists from all different like genres.
Yeah,
like it was a pretty good like year for hip hop. Definitely a good year for hip hop, and like
like you got Kendrick Lamar's like his album first week sold a lot. It sold I think 600,000.
All right, so I am gonna say this. All right, so I know the first podcast we talked about music, and I said we remember how we talked about like the emerging artists who had the best 2017. I'm not gonna. All right, so we had different opinions. We had Logic, we had Pump, we had who else? Who else were we talking about?
We said Lil Uzi Vert,
Lil Uzi. Some people, we were talking about X. We were talking about Trippy. But I gotta say, dude, you cannot like. All right, here's another one that I don't think any of us mentioned is Cardi.
Bro, yeah, we mentioned her. Yeah.
We did?
Yeah, actually, I think yesterday she dropped a video with Bruno Mars, and it was like a complete like 90s like type of music video.
Oh,
like
cool.
literally, it was the definition of the 90s.
That's dope.
Like her rap style was like old 90s type. Bruno Mars, when he was singing, it was old 90s type. Bruno Mars had a bigger like his portion was way more than Cardi's, so like overall, it was actually a pretty good song. Like, and I think even you would enjoy it because it's 90s theme.
Yeah, yo, Cardi's just
don't like either of them though.
Cardi is destroying everything, dude. She's got like 3 hits, bro. She's got like 3 hits on the top 10 right now, and it's like every song she makes now. After Bodak, like she made Bodak, and after that, like she was like here with 2 mixtapes, right? Because I looked into it. She was like here. She made Bodak. She went whoop, and then after Bodak, it just went even.
Yeah, it started because she started doing stuff with like Migos. I think she's like engaged to one of them.
Bro,
I think one of them like cheated on her.
Offset cheated on her. Cheated on Cardi.
Yeah, that's funny.
You think it's funny?
Yeah, I mean, hey, everything's funny, man.
I could picture Hump gets run over, and he's just like, he's laying there on the road, and he's just like, shit happens, bro.
No, honestly.
He's like, somebody give me a sandwich.
Someone give me a sandwich.
Yeah, but Maria said, it's a remix of it, my fault.
Yeah, no, but she is killing shit. She got Barty or Cardi. She got like 2 fucking Migos songs. She got a song with G-Eazy. She got like a song with Ozuna. Now she just made this song with Bruno Mars. She's just killing the shit. It's ridiculous. Like, it's insane. Like, bro. Like, I might even take back what I said about Pump being the one that emerged the most this year. I think it's got to be Cardi, probably. Like, she came from like nothing to
yeah,
but not just her. You got 21 as well.
Yo, 21 has been killing
it too.
X.
21's been killing it, and X, but I feel like she just like she's on the charts. Like for someone to have like 3-4 fucking tracks on the top 10.
Like, if we're talking about like literally like nobody knew who they were until everybody knew who they were, then Cardi. But like you don't really see like people like X hitting like the top billboards or anything like that. You see people like Cardi hitting it. Like,
that's what I like about.
I think 21 hit it with a bank account.
Yeah.
And face.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I want to talk about? Yo, what do you got? I saw X. He posted it, right? He was saying something along the lines of how he put up a Christmas song and then they took it off of his SoundCloud. Yeah. And it was at number 1 on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud took it off. It was number 1, and then he put it back on. I think it hit number 1 again.
Do you know why? Down, or was it an accident?
Actually, no, I don't. Like, I all I know is that like it got taken down, and that's it. And then like he posted it back up.
And it went to number 1.
Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, no, A Ghetto Christmas Carol was a pretty good mixtape that he dropped. Actually, Indecision is definitely my favorite one from it. I want to make a music video of it too.
That'd be dope.
What else?
I know Ski Master, some guy. He wanted to make a song with X, and apparently they were friends, and they're just going back and forth. And he's like, "Nah, I don't want to have anything to do with you." Blah blah blah. No, apparently they met each other in jail, and they've been friends for like years. Now they're just like, yo, fuck you. Yo, you want to see something? What? Hey!
Gang up in here. Let's get it.
Yeah. As far as music, that's some crazy shit.
Hold on, we got some good releases for 2017 in the rock and metal. What the fuck? We had Avenged Sevenfold. They put out their album, which was really good. The Stage, you guys should go check that out. I like that. That's always good. Gone is Gone is a good band. They put out a good album. I like that.
Right.
Code Orange was that was an amazing album. And My Ticket Home, those 2 albums are fucking incredible.
Mm-hmm.
You should go listen to them. Code Orange is forever. My Ticket Home is I'm Real. I have both CDs. Awesome. Who else put shit out? Sepultura, that was a good album. A bunch of other bands. A lot of shit came out in 2017. 2018 is gonna be even bigger. Fool's about to put an album. It's gonna be pretty hectic. A lot of tours going on. Testament setting up for a big tour led by God. teasing a big tour.
All right. What else what else went down in 2017? All right, we went down with music. We went down with a couple of tragedies that happened and stuff.
I guess good stuff that happened. I mean,
we got a great Spider-Man movie.
A great Spider-Man movie. Yeah, no, like all the movies that dropped like in 2017 were all amazing. I enjoyed them.
We had a lot of earthquakes and shit.
Oh yeah. Do you remember the whole hurricane thing that was like
Irma, Harvey,
it happened in like Puerto Rican. Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 or something like that. I forgot.
It was nonstop. It was like in 1 week there were like 3 of them just destroying everything. I was like, bro.
In Florida. It was in Puerto Rico.
It was getting to the point where I was legitimately thinking, like, are they gonna destroy
I think Puerto Rico's still like it's still in the effects like right now too. Like when it comes to power and all that stuff, I think like they still lose power at some points.
They're still in the recovery stage.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be a while until they recover, bro.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's not like our president's really doing anything for them.
For New Jersey to recover from
Sandy.
Yeah, Sandy.
Mm-hmm. Well, Sandy hit my house. Like the entire basement had to be renovated. This door was a new door.
I remember we were out of power for like what, a whole 10 days.
No, yeah, it was a full 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was crazy.
A full 2 weeks off from school. And then I think that happened before Christmas break, right?
That happened sometime in October.
It was in October, bro. Like
in October, and then we had Christmas break, and then they're like, "Oh, either you have no spring break or the school year is extended." Everybody's like, "Nah, we want a spring break."
No, I know Black Ops 2 came out like a week after we went back to school.
Yeah,
that shit was insane. I was like, "Yo, we better get some fucking electricity back by the time this shit comes out."
Dude, what grade were we in when Sandy happened?
Seventh grade.
That was 8th
grade.
No, 7th.
No. That was 7th. Definitely not 8th. Dang, man, that was a while back, man. We're seniors. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. That's like 5 years ago. That's like 6 years ago.
That was in 2012, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 2012. Dang, man, that's crazy.
That is.
That's 5 years, bro.
Dang, man. We used to be midgets.
We're gonna keep growing, man. We're gonna make some more. Man. We're gonna make some more gains this year. Hopefully, get to be like 8 foot tall. Not sure. All right, what else happened?
Yeah, what else has been going on? Streetwear and all that stuff. Been a great year for Supreme. Been a great year for Bape. Been a great year for Kef. Antisocial Club, that's rising up pretty too.
Mm-hmm.
Palace, that was doing pretty good this year too, but the hype is kind of going down for it. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, for Supreme, the hype is kind of it's staying in place. It's not going anywhere. It's not going down, up, or anywhere. Kith, the hype is going up a lot. Like it's going up crazy. I'm pretty like by the end of like 2018, it's gonna be bigger than Supreme.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. Like I personally prefer Kith over Supreme.
I know, man. The memes for Supreme and Colgate and all that.
See, I feel like those Supreme memes are gonna change over to like the Kith. Like into Kef memes instead. Bape, they're kind of going up there too now. There's a bunch of there's a bunch of like low key brands too that are going up. Like there's a brand called Not Supreme, and like they sell their shits for like dumb cheap, but they sell out like instantly, and like that's kind of getting up there too.
That's
like,
crazy.
They made the brand for like a meme, but like it just blew up out of nowhere. I actually learned that like yesterday, I think. Yeah, my boy Chris, he told me about that, and I was like, dude, that's actually type insane. Somebody just like did it for a joke, and then they really blew up with that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. So now we're gonna have motherfuckers making a podcast called Not TruthBoiz, and then they're gonna fucking blow up. It's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, 2017 was a good year for people in Bayonne who are trying to become creators in some kind of way. A lot of people started branching out to become their own kind of person, and that's a really good year. Like we got people like Jerson, entrepreneurship, all that stuff. We got people like Daniel Munoz. He actually hit number 7 on the charts for I believe R&B and soul, right below Chris Brown.
New little.
Actually, I saw his brother today. I was talking to him about it. I was like, "Yo, congrats on your brother and stuff like that," because he was shoveling like the driveways and stuff like that. I think, yeah, he shoveled like a bit of ours and stuff. I told him to, and yeah, like we were just talking about it a bit of it. And I was like, yeah, like congrats on that, bro. Like success is coming towards your way, man. And like I think he produces his brother too. I forgot.
Cool.
Yeah, we got into a whole conversation and stuff like that. I told him how I was doing like filmmaking and all that stuff. Like, yeah, it was pretty chill.
That's good, man. Yeah, no, for sure. We definitely have people rising out of this town, which is great.
Yeah. You know, it's not going to stay in like the era where like, you know, it was like one person in every era. Like, you know, Chuck Webner, I think his name was. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, he was like, you know, the main boxer. He was the first guy to ever put Muhammad Ali down in an actual fight.
Right.
Like, you know, the movie Rocky was based off of him.
Based off of him. That's crazy.
I mean, like, Bayonne had its, like, you know, kind of, like, famous moments. Like, this used to be actually a pretty big tourist spot.
Yeah.
Until, you know...
Broadway.
Yeah, Broadway used to be pretty big. Like, we used to have, like, you know, we were big when it was World War II. We were really, really big then. Because we actually used to have, like, a military base, like, right near us. We still have it. But I don't think it's used for anything.
Is it abandoned or?
No, it's not abandoned. Like, you have a couple of guys, like, in there and stuff like that, checking everything up. Like,
I was going to say, if it was abandoned, that would be pretty dope.
Also, the ports. It's one of the 3 major ports in the country, so that's another big thing. Yeah, but overall, I mean, like, Bayonne has its, like, moments, I guess, but overall, it's still a crap town. Still a crap town with crap people. Where is it? I have no idea. It's near, the Liberty Science Center.
Oh,
it's on like the roots of that, but it's still inside.
That's near your job, Vic.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I haven't seen it anywhere, but we are government owned, and yeah. So I'm not. I guess probably. I thought it was in Bayonne though.
Yeah, it is, but like it's inside the Bayonne-ish area for it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Then I think I know where then. All right.
Yeah. And like one of the 3 major ports and all that stuff.
Yeah, and I know about the 3 major ports.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
Somehow Bayonne actually has like interesting stuff. Oh yeah, the teardrop. That was like
the teardrop is a huge one too.
Yeah, but like here's the thing. I'm not.
Oh yeah, the golf course too. Like presidents come down there to go play. Donald Trump was there recently. Obama has been there. Like ever since it was built, like a good amount of presidents have been there. Even past presidents to this day still come back here to just play regularly. Obviously, like, you know, they look at the side that, you know, you can see New York and the skyline. They never look behind them where you see, like, crappy Bayonne with, like, crack addicts and stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bayonne and the, like, heroin and cocaine problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean...
Vic, you have great experience with that.
What do you mean, Vic?
You know exactly what I mean.
Elaborate on it.
Crackhead, Wendy's, your chicken nuggets, he ate them.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, 3rd time. Explaining it on the podcast.
I think we did it week 1. We did it like last week too, and I think we're doing it now.
3rd time.
I mean, it's always funny to bring up.
No. Yeah, no. Also, other great things happened in 2017. Well, this is more of like our personal stuff, but I remember me and Hamza went to the Logic concert for the first time. Yeah. Oh my god, that was great.
Amazing, man. The vibes, bro. We got to meet Big Lembo and Damian Lamar Hudson.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, guys? We literally waited a whole entire day. We got there at like...
Yeah.
What, 11-ish?
No, not even, bro. Earlier. We got there like around 10.
Yeah, we couldn't do the thing with our VIP
yeah, no, they screwed us over with that whole VIP thing because my name wasn't on the list. I paid for the VIP, so like we would meet Logic. Like there was a whole Q&A, and you get to meet Logic, and you get like a bunch of exclusive stuff, like a poster and stuff, and like a flag. But like for some reason, my name wasn't on the list, and they're like, "Oh well, sucks to suck." But like they still like they hooked it up because we didn't have to go through the regular gate. They're like, "Oh, like come back, and like you know." You can just go through the VIP gate and stuff like that. We'll let you in faster before anybody else, since like you know you kind of got screwed over with this. And yeah, it was chill. But like throughout the entire day, like
We literally just
it was me, Victor, Steven, our friend Dylan, and our friend Alex Medina. Dylan Tyler, Dylan Tyler, that was his name. And like, you know, Dylan and Medina, they sat online, and me, Vic, and Steve, we went out to just go explore for like an hour. And then first we went to go eat. We went to Shake Shack.
We had Shake Shack.
Food.
Oh my gosh, Shake Shack was great.
A1, my boy, A1. And then after like an hour of just chilling out there, that's when the three of us left. We spent more time at Guitar Center, maybe because I wouldn't drop any guitar down there.
Dude, I remember me and Steven were literally just like playing with the drums, and Hamza was just looking around with the guitars and all that.
No, like I was messing around with the pianos and stuff like that too, because I wanted to like start learning piano and stuff. I kind of got like some nice tunes going on. I was messing around with the DJ stuff that they had there.
Yeah, no, they had some pretty sick stuff there. Holy, like I'd actually be down.
Actually, like the electric guitar I have right now, that's the exact same guitar I saw that day at Guitar Center. I was like, dude, I need this in my life. Like this is actually the perfect guitar for me, and I ended up getting it I ended up getting it for sale, like for $100 off. Like, because I got it online. I got so hyped for it. I was like, yo, dude. Not only is this the guitar that I, like, love, like, I got it for a cheaper price, too.
Yeah.
No, New York was pretty, like, funny, too.
The overall review of the concert was great. We got to see Joey Badass as well.
Oh, Joey. Dude, Joey killed it today.
Then Logic, when he came out, bro, I was just...
His wife performed too. His wife performed 1-800 with him. Yeah,
remember when we had to like throw? I brought like I think 4 bottles of water just in case, and they made us throw it all out.
Yeah, bro. No, Barclays Center is I hate Barclays Center with a passion, because they actually like, if you have food on you, they're like, oh, you have to throw it out. You can't bring any kind of food in you, and then they charge you $6 for water.
$6 for a bottle of water. That's not even that big, dude.
No, literally, like, during the concert, like, Logic complained about it, too. When he found out, he was complaining about it on Snapchat. Even though he rarely ever uses Snapchat, but he went back on, and he was complaining about it. Like, he was like, yo, because, no, people pass out during his, like, concerts and stuff like that if they're, like, in the crowd that's, like, right next to the stage. Like, somebody threw up and stuff like that, and he was like, yo, everybody, go get some water, right? Like, you know... Like, he was like, yeah, I know, like, the water's expensive here, but, like, the hospital bill is way more expensive, so go, like, you know, spend that $6, my boy. Stay healthy. Yeah. And I was over here like, bro, I'm not spending $6. We stayed where we were, because we all knew if we moved a tad bit, we wouldn't go back to our spots, because we were close to the stage.
Yeah, we were really close.
We were committed, man.
There was a time where everybody was jumping, and then...
that was my thing. When everybody started jumping, I would slowly like slide in so I'd get closer.
Yeah, was like, guys, when they all start jumping, moving closer. Yeah. And we literally got like, I think 5 feet closer, and he was just like right there, dude. It was crazy.
Dude, it was insane, man. Like, Logic, he even called out some of the guys who were like right next to us. There's this guy in a shark costume. He was like right next to me, like literally. Yeah. The guy, like, I would turn over, he's right there, and he was like, oh, shout out to my boy with the shark suit. Logic saw my general view, man. Like, he saw a glimpse of me.
I tried so hard to get his attention, so I conversed him in Mario Kart, but it didn't work.
Oh, yeah, that was funny. Yeah, they started playing Mario Kart during the concert. It was great. Yeah. Me personally, I was like, dude, they should have played Street Fighter, but you know what? It's alright. I would have given Logic the work in Street Fighter 2, man.
Another great thing that happened, guys, Comic-Con.
Oh, Comic-Con was amazing. Tony, you were there with us. Dude, Comic-Con was a different experience, man.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I had fun at Comic-Con, but I had way more fun the first time I went. Like, I feel like the first time I went, it's kind of like, whoa, this is a brand new experience. Second time, it's like, I don't know, I feel like I planned it, which is a good thing. Like certain things I was gonna go to, the certain panels, but it was more of like, just like, kind of going with the flow the first time. And also, I got 2 days instead of 1. So, I mean, that could also contribute to it. But it's kind of like you get there, and it's like, wow, like you see this big ass Javits Center, man.
For real, bro. Like when I went, I was shook. I was like, dude, there's no way this is actually happening.
The amount of
group of nerds, like, bro, and they're the most friendly people in the world too.
The amount of game demos, the amount of panels, the amount of posters, cosplayers, amount of free stuff and shirts and pins you can get. Just the whole atmosphere of just being there, it's fucking.
This right here, these are like all the pins I got at Comic-Con. Dragon Ball Fighters. There's
dude.
One Punch Man. This is these two right here are both Power Rangers Like, oh, dude. And, oh yeah, these little keychains too. I got Zeno. I got Goku right here. I have Trunks.
I'm just saying for next year, I'm going at least 2 days or if not 3.
Yeah, dude. Like honestly, like when I was looking at the prices, I was like, dude, this is like $50 to go 1 day. That's insane. That's really good. And like I obviously like thankfully I got to go 3 days. I was happy with that. Me and Eddie went all 3 days. It was a fun time.
I'm gonna go probably 3 days next year if I do go.
Yeah, no, next year I'm gonna go 3 days again.
Yeah.
Me personally, I wouldn't go 4 days because 4 days is too much. 3 days kind of gassed me out, but 4 days, like, bro, if I went 4 days, I would be tired. I'd be too tired.
By the 4th day, I would just be like, all right, like I had enough of this already, you know? But like, I feel like the first day, it's like you got to see a good bit, but at the same time, you feel like you could see more.
Yeah.
When you go the second day and you feel pretty fulfilled, and the third day is just of like getting the little details in and stuff. That's
like me personally, like, all right, from everything I learned, like for those 3 days, if you want to buy exclusive stuff, Thursday is the day to go. If you want to go test out, if you want to buy exclusive stuff and you want to play games too, then go Thursday. Thursday is like the day for gaming and like buying stuff. Yeah. And then Thursday is mainly like Thursday I got to meet Hiro Mashima, the creator of Fairy Tail. So if you want to meet famous people, mainly come on Fridays. Fridays are is the day that they usually come in, from what I've seen. Because I saw Diamond Dallas Page still there. I saw Christian. I saw Ron Simmons. Like I met those guys on like Thursday, but they were still there on Friday and stuff like that. A lot more people were there.
Days, but I guess it depends on the person. It depends on the star because it could be you never know what they're known for.
Oh, Dragon Ball Super panel that was happening on Friday. All the major big panels everybody's excited for happens on a Friday.
So, we had fun, bro. We went to a fucking what was it? Mythbusters panel. We went to an anime.
I went to the anime panel with you guys. We didn't go to the Mythbusters because we were charging our phones.
Oh yeah. No, I had some fun at the Mythbusters one. The anime one was pretty good. You got to see some early access to stuff.
It was wait, which anime panel was it? It was for Shonen Jump. Yeah, they were talking about Boruto. They were talking about Black Clover. That's where I first heard of it, and that's when I started watching it. Yeah, they talked about One Piece. They were doing a bunch of. Oh yeah, Vic, didn't you win wristbands at the Shonen Jump panel?
No, I was a little towel. And
it was like a little towel. You still won something.
What's wrong? But they still had it. I could have gotten a free copy of the Naruto Storm collection, bro.
Yeah,
but then they gave me a towel instead.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
I mean, at least you still won something though. That was pretty crazy. Yeah, bro, I kept on telling Eddie. I was like, Eddie, whenever there's a question, me and Vic look at you, raise your balloons, all right? Raise your balloons. Because Eddie was cosplaying as the It character, Pennywise. And I was like, bro, raise the balloons, man. Raise the balloons. We'll get their attention like that.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie, though. The best thing, in my opinion, that I had the most fun with, the best two things, that day, I really enjoyed the Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh, Dragon Ball Fighters was amazing, dude. I need to play the game again. I'm sorry, but
play it in a couple of days, yo.
Oh my god, dude! I'm too excited.
I enjoyed it, but the number one thing that I really appreciated was the cosplay contest show.
Oh, dude, really cool. The contest show was insane, man.
These people legit spend thousands of hours making these costumes. If you guys never seen them, just look up. Just go Comic-Con cosplay contest. When you see this shit, there's people that legit.
There was one guy, he made an Iron Man suit, right? Keep in mind, it was shown in Iron Man 2 for 13 seconds.
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3, yeah. For 13 seconds. 13 seconds, he made the entire suit with so much detail. It's insane.
He got second place.
Man. That's well deserved, man. That's well deserved. 13 seconds and made an entire suit like that. That's crazy.
He's actually.
You see anything from anime characters to Marvel and DC characters, even to something as simple as all right. So we didn't see this last year when we went, but I did see it on the YouTube video. Someone recorded it live. And somebody went as Bruno Mars, and he was dancing on stage and shit. So something simple like that, people are always doing.
And this year there was a guy, he was as Bumblebee. He made the entire suit. It was the full thing. It was stupid tall too. Yeah, the year before that, he went as the Hulkbuster. That I'm excited for what he's gonna do.
Hulkbuster.
Yeah,
That shit was insane.
I'm excited for what he's gonna do next year, bro. He's gonna do some crazy stuff.
How about you, Anthony? You want to go next year?
Yeah, I want to go. One of the years, I definitely want to go or die to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I want to go to. I want to go to like the big Comic-Con, the San Diego one.
San Diego one.
Yeah, I want to go there one time because that's like that's the top one right there.
I don't know who I was talking with, but yeah, Ant, you're right. Like, it'd be great. I don't know who I was talking with. I said, oh, we should definitely. I think, yeah, it was Eddie. I told him, yo, we have to go to the San Diego Comic-Con because that's where they reveal the major shit. And he brought up.
Right. Listen.
It's a lot of money because
you don't understand the amount of stuff me and Eddie like went through just to move like 5 feet. All right. When Eddie was cosplaying as Pennywise and I was as Mr. Meeseeks, every 2 seconds somebody was stopping us for pictures. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. I was like, all right, hey, awesome, man. Yeah, Mr. Meeseeks, look at me, I want to die. And like, Eddie's over here doing the funny, like, like Pennywise stuff. Like, he did the dance and stuff like that too, I think. But bro, when I shit you not, for 30 minutes, we were stuck in one place because people constantly wanted to take pictures. We were stuck. No, because we went over to go get some G Fuel. We got the G Fuel, we drank it up, and we're over here, and we just stopped. We're like 5 feet away from you guys. We get stopped, picture, and then you guys end up going like all the way across the entire like area.
Yeah, man. Eddie kept getting every 10 seconds.
No, me, Savion, and Eddie, we kept on getting stopped. I think you got stopped a couple of times too, Tony.
Yeah.
We like everybody who cosplayed got stopped at least a couple of times.
I got
Eddie being the most. Yeah.
I went as Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War. That was a really dope costume. Like people that really rock with Gears, they stopped and they were like they really appreciated it. That was a really dope costume.
Savion went as Black Bolt, I think his name is.
No, I think it was
Static Shock.
Static Shock. Yeah.
Isn't that a DC character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great DC character.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a cool costume, and then Julian, Vic, you guys are probably gonna cosplay like next year if you can.
Hell yeah! I'm going as My Little Pony.
Shut up!
Yeah, Vic.
Shut
Vic,
up!
I'm going as. I'll go as the blue one. What color you want?
Hey, let's do it.
Hey,
I remember me
thing, I want to be blue.
I was gonna go as fucking Mega Man, but then I looked at it and the costume looked so stupid. I was like, nah. I'm not.
Nah, yo. I took a picture with one guy. He went as Mega Man. Dude, it looks sick.
Mm-hmm.
His costume is so sick, dude.
Badass.
Yeah. Like, dude, there was, like, from his blaster, there was smoke coming out and all that stuff. He invited me to go to a rave. And I was like, dude, if I had time after this, I definitely would have gone. Dude, I was invited to a lot of stuff.
Yo, and I feel like if we all go next year, you should go as Kylo Ren, because I know he's your favorite Star Wars character.
I was thinking about that, actually. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Because I remember I saw this one Kylo Ren, dude. He had the red lightsaber and all that. It was pretty badass.
And go as Jabba the Hutt.
No, I'm not going as Jabba.
Why not? That
fucking lame.
Alright, go as Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks, how about him?
No.
Alright, go as Yoda.
No.
Why not?
Let him go as Kylo
Why
Ren.
are you giving me these fucking ugly looking fucks?
Oh, go as Mace Windu.
No.
You pull him off.
C-3PO.
I'm not even black.
Alright, R2-D2.
No.
Go as Padme.
Leave him. Jesus.
I would go as either Kylo or
Or go as you remember in like Empire Strikes Back, episode 5, they're on Hoth. They're like it's the rebel like scouter. He's looking for Han and Luke, and like he's trying to call like Captain Solo. Are you listening and stuff like that? That guy, you should dress up as that guy.
I don't remember who you're talking about.
I'll send you a picture. Yeah. Once I send you the picture, you're gonna want to go as him.
Alright, so I mean, we've been talking about Comic-Con and current events and shit. I just want to say, shout out to everybody that's still
still watching. Shout out to you guys.
Watching.
Yeah, thank you again.
I think we got a good amount of views in for today.
It's been dope. We still got like another 20 minutes. I was gonna say something, I forgot. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to move on from topics to get one more thing in. I
feel like we can just get one more topic in, and then after that we can just kind of finish it off right there.
I found some cool shit, right? Essentially stuff that's going to be brought into 2018. So, the first thing that they mentioned. Let's see what you guys think of this, right? Or if it'll actually happen. But it says the first thing that'll happen in 2018, you'll take your first ever digital detox. Get ready to hide your phone and immerse in a few tech-free hours or days. We're at an inflection point, says Ariana Huffington, CEO of Thrive Global, adding that addictive grip on our lives will move from the fringes to the center of conversation. Bosses will start banning devices from meetings, as will restaurants during meals, predicts GE Vice Chair Beth Comstock. That sounds like
See, no, I don't see that happening, because what if an emergency happens, somebody's trying to contact you?
She calls distraction-free time the new ultimate luxury. Look, I think it's something that would definitely be really, like, I think it would be beneficial if it was implemented. But at the same time, what if there's an emergency and you need to call somebody? And not only that, but at this rate, man, it's just the way people are. Like, I disagree with it, but let's be honest here.
Let's be honest. All of our viewers are watching on a phone right now. Let's appreciate phones. For
like, I bet like half of our viewers are in fucking Applebee with their family or their girl or their man right now, and they're just like that right now. Let's be honest. I mean, it's different because we're the TruthBoiz. You know, we like that. You know, we got this podcast going.
You already know. We got the sauce like that. You already know.
But really though, like I don't see it happening. Like it would. I see it being sort of beneficial, but it does have a lot of cons. And it's just not the time to do that yet. I think it could potentially happen, but it would have to be way in the future. And at the same time, I wouldn't be 100% sure about that because I think it's just going to keep happening more.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
It's time to progress. Like, different devices are going to come out. Like, the next major device might not even be a phone. It might be something completely different. Like Google tried to do the whole glasses thing, the Google Glass. Yeah. Maybe in the future that might become a major thing. Like, you never know. Like there's always gonna be something that, you know, distracts people from something. Like right before phones, what was there? Like people were always on like the newspaper.
They were on tablets, laptops. They were on computers.
Yeah.
They were on
like before phones were even invented. Before like the touchscreen and all that stuff, people were either like on like, you know, computers, laptops, newspapers, stuff like that.
Yeah. What were you saying, Vic? I think I heard Vic talk.
Hey, no, I was gonna say, like, pretty soon, I give it 10 years, if not 15, we're not gonna have phones anymore. We're gonna have like smart watches that.
Well, I mean, we already have smart watches, but I feel like they're gonna be like
holographic, touch screen, and you can have Google. We're gonna have glasses that are like, kind of like the Google Glasses thing, like. It shows you directions of where to go and all that in the glasses, and it's see-through. It's going to be pretty cool, man. I can't wait to see what they do.
Yo, you know what would be dope is if we had, like, a tangible object that was just, like, it's a watch. If you take it off, you could be, like, turned into a phone. The shit just turned into, like, a fucking phone. Like, and then just, like, you know what? I want it to be an earpiece. Turn into an earpiece. Just, boop. Hey, oh, you know what? Make it into a bench. You're just like, oh.
You know what that reminds me of? I forgot what Transformers movie it was. It wasn't the last one that came out. I think Age of Extinction. Like they found this metal that like what the Transformers were made out of, and they were like he made like a gun, then he made like the Beats pill, and then like he was just making crazy stuff with it. Like that's exactly what that reminded me of.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't know. I think it's just gonna keep going forward, and we're gonna have something that's gonna be like an all-in-one everything. Like, just like turn into a PlayStation, turn into an Xbox.
Have you guys seen the movie WALL-E before?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I fucking love that movie, bro.
You know the fat people
I did.
Yeah, the fat people on the chairs who are always like this. Yeah, that's gonna be the human race in a bit.
Word.
It's like,
I mean,
the niggas didn't even know how to walk. They completely forgot how to walk. At the end, the captain like he took his first steps.
Yeah, dude, I fucking love that movie so much. It might be true though. You never know.
Hey, you never know, man.
It's onto something.
I mean, I can see the human race like destroying the planet. I mean, they're kind of doing that right now.
Yeah,
we've been doing that since like we got all these machines and shit. Like since probably like the early 1800s when we started with the first like engines and all that, burning our environment and shit.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, shout out to the human race for destroying their own planet.
Yeah. What's up?
You know, like nukes and stuff like that. It only takes 7 to actually destroy the planet.
And
What
do you think
about the whole thing?
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think it's possible that they're gonna like ban people from using their cell devices, restaurants, meetings, shit like that?
I mean, yeah, it's possible.
Do you think it's most likely to happen though?
I hope it does. Because I mean, like I use it too, but I don't want to use it. I kind of want that shit to go away. I'm not like huge on technology. I mean, you guys know that, but
yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, I just think it's destroying the world and people itself. Like, people don't even time. Like, it's pretty sad actually how they rely on their. So I mean, like, yeah, I hope like every place does that. I think it would be beneficial for the whole world on. Get some sense back into us.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with you on that. But even though, all right, so you think it would be a good idea for it to happen,
yes.
Which I agree, which I strongly agree with. But do you think it's most likely to happen this year, like for them to actually ban it? You think it's most likely or not?
I mean, with like how easily like everybody gets butthurt about things, I highly doubt it'll happen.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, I guess it could happen. They could just be like, "Fuck you guys," but I mean. I don't know, either this year, maybe next year. I don't know. I don't know if it will happen. But if it does, I feel like it's good for.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, bro, if somebody wants to go to a restaurant and they ban phones, I mean, you could just go outside if you need a business call or some emergency happen. But
I'm telling you, man, if they actually do it, you'll actually know what your food looks like instead of just eating it.
Instead of taking a fucking picture.
Taking a picture of it.
Exactly.
Like, oh my god, yum.
They take pictures of
look.
No, you take more time.
I'll take a picture of it. I ain't even gonna lie.
You take more time actually setting up the photo of the food that you want instead of actually eating it.
Yeah, really. I'm like, the fuck's wrong with you guys?
You take like 30 years to actually take the photo.
I'm fine with like people doing that, so long as you're not on it the whole time you're fucking eating.
I'm fine with that too. I feel like it'll be better.
Yeah, I'm fine with people taking a pic, let's say you go out to eat with friends or family, and like, let's say you want to take a quick selfie, or let's say you tell the waiter to take a pic, or you take a picture of your food. I'm fine with that, so long as you're actually socializing as you eat after that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, enjoy the time, like just hang out.
They're starting to ban like cell phones from like concerts now, like rock and metal concerts, because like when you go to those kind of concerts, fun and energy. And like this new generation, they're just there with their phones.
They just want to record it.
Yeah,
that's what people are saying too. People like that go to concerts, they want to record the whole fucking thing, and they're not living in the moment, really watching it and experiencing it.
Yeah, it's ass. So like, what are you guys doing? Can you guys like interact?
Yeah.
Start up a mosh pit or something. I'll fucking help you guys. Do something with your life, you fucking losers.
I totally agree.
When we were at like the Logic concert and stuff like that, like I was recording a lot of it, but I wasn't paying attention to my phone. I was just recording like whatever my phone was pointing at, but I was like actually focused onto the stage itself.
Yeah. The reason I recorded most of the stuff, even though it sounds like ear rape, was because I wanted. And like you all know, was because I can look back at that moment, so I can relive the experience.
Yeah, like we mainly do it for just nostalgic purposes. Like, you know, look back 30 years, be like, yo, remember our first Logic concert, man? Yeah. What a time.
I record a concert sometimes too. I stopped recently. Like I used to. I don't do it anymore. I try not to. But I'm gonna start keeping my phone in the car now when I go to concerts. Because I agree 100% with fans, and everyone agrees with that. Me and my uncle were talking about it, and I fully agree with that you should not have your phone you anywhere near you or anything like that when you're at a concert. Like, you should be enjoying it, not filming it the whole time. That's why they have people film it.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, like, Vic, I'm not gonna lie, like, next time, I don't know if I want to be on, like, the admission floor, because, dude, that was pretty, like, I was kind of dying that night, man. Like, at the end of the night, I was, like, scorched. My throat was done with.
Dude,
like, my feet were so tired. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll just get, like, the seats on, like, the stands and stuff like that and just chill out there. Like, I'm not, like, like, dude, it was something, man. Like...
But floor seats are the best, dude.
But like when you're constantly jumping, standing, everybody's pushing you, like elbowing you in the stomach, hitting you in the head and stuff like that. It was pretty hectic.
That's the fucking fun shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I want to get a concussion. Let's get it.
That's like the best thing about
you got guys. You got people on you like
I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I enjoy it, but, like, I feel like at a point, like, I'll do it at the beginning, and then, like, when it's to the point where I'm like, dude, screw it, I have to sit down, go get a water or something like that, I'll just go over there.
Too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bro, like, alright. Vic, how long was the concert itself? Like, 5...
I'd say 3.5 to...
I feel like 4 hours. Yeah, it was like 4 hours long.
And like,
yeah, because
Logic didn't come to like Joy, like Big Lambo,
Lenny had like an hour of on stage time, and then
Joey Badass was there for like another hour.
No, he was there for like an hour and 30 minutes, and then like they took a lot of time setting up, too.
Yeah.
So like each time they set up, I think it was like probably 20 minutes to set up. And then, yeah, Logic was there for, like, the rest of the night, playing, like, old school songs, too, of his.
Yeah.
Ended off with, gang-related.
No, I think he ended it off with Confess.
No, it was, gang-related. That's how he ended off all his, concerts over, his tour.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, he ends it off with Confess, but then he pretends to leave, then he comes back and... gang-related starts off, and then he just goes on to it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's do, like, one more quick, like, it's a quick topic. It's like, various questions, but it's, like, a quick, like...
Yeah.
It's, like, a quick sort of thing. Let's just end this shit off with some strong opinions, and it could be quick. I think it'll be good. So, alright, so first one is gonna be, what do you guys prefer? Safari or Chrome?
Chrome.
I agree.
Easily Chrome. Even on my MacBook, I never use Safari.
Yeah, I use Chrome.
Yeah,
easy, simple.
Yeah. Next one. Which one? Alright. Which one do you prefer? Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, or Twitter?
Snapchat. For me, Snapchat, man.
For me,
you already know. You already know me. I'm always on Snapchat. We out here. Hold on, gang shit.
I like Facebook.
We out here.
Read all my music.
How about you, Vic?
I'm not gonna say Snapchat. I would say Instagram, but yet again, I'm not gonna say that. It's either between Facebook or Twitter. I don't have a Facebook. I used to, but I don't really like Facebook, so I'll go with Twitter.
Okay, cool. We all got different opinions on that. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. What do you guys prefer to listen to music on? Spotify, Pandora, SoundCloud, YouTube?
Spotify. But like when it's like low key like artists, then I go to SoundCloud.
I use Spotify. I used to use Pandora. How about you guys?
I tried Pandora, but I didn't like it.
I prefer listening to music on CDs, but I mean,
yeah, but like if you have your phone and stuff like that, you're just jamming out. Like,
but if you had to pick one of those,
on my phone, I usually either use Apple Music or Spotify.
Me. Yeah, I remember back in like the old days in 8th grade, I used to use Pandora on my Chromebook. But as right now, I mainly use Spotify. If not, I'll tune into Apple Music.
Yeah, that's like the main force of Spotify. It's like the main driver. All right, cool. And all right, next one: Xbox, PlayStation, PC, or Nintendo.
Oh, dude, that's hard for me. I have all four. That's hard.
You guys, you go first, Tony.
I would say Xbox personally. How about you guys?
I say I like PlayStation.
Dude, this is hard, man. I have all four, and I love all of them equally.
I feel like I have fun on Xbox Live, right? But I feel like, and I also like just like the controller and like the shape of it. Like, it's just like the whole like design of it. But as far as the exclusives, it's hard. But I might have to go with PlayStation.
All right, if you're talking about like controller and all that stuff, I really love PlayStation's controller. Love the PS4 controller. I have it on me right now. But like, all right, overall, I would have to say PC. I'm running the stream on like my PC right now. I love my stream. That's my baby. Dang, man, like I've had this for like 2 years.
In my opinion, I love Xbox, and PC is the powerhouse of all. But it comes down to PlayStation and Nintendo, man. Because I grew up with PlayStation and Nintendo. Like,
Nintendo's been killing it recently too.
I'm telling you right now, like those were I'd rather those over PC and Xbox. Those were more nostalgic,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I grew up with those two as well.
Same.
Like I had my
I started off with a GameCube, and then I went over to the PS2. Yeah. I already know.
Jack and Daxter, fucking Ratchet and Clank. Super Smash.
Like literally every Tony Hawk game.
Yeah.
And then I went over to PS3, and then I was like, "Oh, Xbox, what's this? That sounds pretty cool." And I got it, and then like I loved like every single game I played on it, and then I was on that for years. I didn't even touch my PS3 after that.
Yeah,
and
same.
Then like the Xbox One was like announced and stuff like that. I was like, "Oh, dude, this is sick." Then the PS4 was announced, and I'm like, "All right, awesome, cool." I got the Xbox One. My brother got the PS4 because he's always been a Sony fan.
Right.
Because that's what he grew up with. I'm pretty sure he prefers the Xbox over the PS4 now. I don't really know, but I'm pretty sure he does.
Controller-wise.
But but like, like now I prefer the PS4 over my Xbox One X. Like I definitely because I have the PS4 Pro. So both of my consoles like run like 4K and stuff. I definitely prefer this. Their exclusives are amazing. Again, controller is so much better. It's smaller. It's easier for me, I guess. I don't really like the big bulky type of controllers like Xbox does.
Yeah, to me, I love it, bro. It feels so comfortable. It's like
See, I don't have like big hands. That's why.
Controller wise, for like each one of them, I say honestly Nintendo, because they come up with new crazy shit. We went from like a little rectangle for the NES, then they modernized it with like an oval type. Then we went to like the N64, and that controller was great. Then the GameCube, man, like all those.
And then we went to the Wii with a stick.
I wasn't too crazy about the Wiimotes.
Yeah, no, it was just a stick.
Then we got the
Wii U,
like the handheld.
The Wii U gamepad.
The Wii U gamepad was the Pro controller was good.
And
we got the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons are comfortable. We got the Pro controller for the Switch. That's really comfortable. Like, Nintendo knows how to change it up here and there, and they make it, if not better, they make it a new, better experience than the other controllers, which is great. Which is why I love Nintendo.
Yeah, for real.
All right, on to the next question, I guess. You want to make this the last one because it's 10.
All right, next one, food-wise. All right, what do you guys prefer? All right. What do you guys prefer? Mbayon.
All right.
What do you guys prefer? I'm going to give you... All right. All right, I got you guys. Ready? Out of all Bayonne, out of the quality of these places, what's your favorite type of food to eat out of the kind of the quality that they got here? Do you guys prefer the Italian restaurants here? Even if it's something as simple as pizzerias and all that shit. Italian, Chinese, Dominican, or Mexican food?
Dominican. Ever since you guys introduced me to Sival and all that stuff,
Wait, the audio's cutting out.
Yeah, go again.
What happened?
I can hear you now.
You can hear me? Yeah. Like, all right, now I'm gonna have to go with Dominican because, like, once you guys like introduced me to Bao and stuff like that, I've really been enjoying it.
Bao is fucking amazing.
Yeah, like the Italian restaurants are pretty good too. Like Sorelli's.
I personally really like San Vito's food.
Oh, San Vito's.
I don't like their pizza, but as far as their dinners, like they got really good. I remember when Brandon fucking ate pizza and all the cheese fell off like twice. It was the funniest thing ever. She was like, oh.
Bayonne has some pretty good hibachi spots too.
Ben, that was a great.
Yeah.
Shout out to you if you were
I haven't been to any of them, but I have friends who like really.
I like the hibachi spot in Hudson Mall. I don't like the mall itself, but I like the hibachi spot there. I don't really go to that place often, but they have pretty good food there. But as far, I mean, I do like the Italian restaurants here, like San Vito's has good shit. And my personal favorite pizzeria here would probably be between Pizzolino and Pompeii. Like that's my favorite.
Pompeii's is really, really good.
Yeah.
I don't know what mine would be. Like, I really enjoy Pompeii's. I grew up with Tony Mays, but sadly they closed down, or else I would say easily they're my favorite. They're like a street away from me. Oh my god, their pizza was amazing.
Right.
But then Sandy happened, they closed down, never opened up again. R.I.P. And then so it would probably, like, as of right now, I would say like Pizza Masters is definitely one of my favorites. Three Brothers is really good.
Yo, you know what place is good? It's uptown. It's on like 53rd Street, I think. I forgot I think like Avenue C, right? It's called Prima Pizza. That place is fucking amazing. I'm not sure if you guys have tried it, but if you do get the chance, you need to go there. Like that shit is amazing, man. Yeah. How about you guys?
I like. I don't know. I like the Italian food here. I mean, like I like the Spanish food too, but the Italian food's pretty banging here. There's this place on Broadway. I think Angelina. That's really good.
Yeah.
Bon Appetit's really good. Shit like.
Oh yeah, I love Bon Appetit. I just got my chicken francaise from there, or chicken parm. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know, you get chicken parm sandwich from Joe's. Toasted bread, ya tu sabes. It's just amazing. How about you, Vic?
I gotta go back to my roots, man. Cibao, like Dominican food.
Yeah.
You already know.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's my shit. That's my favorite.
Yeah, what was your...
Like, I really enjoy Cibao because of you guys. I didn't even know that was a thing until like last year when you guys like brought me there for the first time.
Yeah.
Man, Cibao's great.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite too. So I mean, but I mean overall, there's a lot of good food in Bayonne. That's one thing you can't complain as far as like the restaurants. That's they got pretty good food. So yeah, I mean that was a good little end to it though. A couple like
a couple of questions. That was pretty good.
I
mean, I guess that's it. How many viewers do we got right now? We got like 7 people watching. No, wait. 7 people watching.
I mean, that was pretty good. I mean, we talked about the Logan Paul situation. We talked about music. We talked about entrepreneurship. We talked about we had like our opinions on like between different things right now at the end.
Yeah, we did a recap of 2017, all the bad stuff that happened, all the pretty good stuff that happened. 2017 wasn't like a year of ups and downs. So
I feel like this podcast was actually one of our best.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I was talking more, but
yeah,
that's a good thing. Yeah.
I enjoyed our first one a lot.
I feel like the first one personally I enjoyed it a lot, but I don't know. This one had a really
this one was more like we really got into depth with our topics.
It felt a little more natural, maybe.
Yeah. Honestly, like we did pretty good starting it off since it was just the 3 of us alone. We did pretty good. Yeah. Not gonna lie,
like, I'm pretty happy that we carried it like that. Like I thought it was dope.
Yeah. Hopefully next week, Savy and Jordy will be able to attend.
I don't know. Maybe the reason why Anthony talks less is because there's 6 members.
Yeah, maybe. You never know.
I was actually thinking about that. I don't know. No, seriously.
I was going to have Michael on.
Because, like, if there's less of us, I have a better opportunity of talking. I mean, like, I love...
I mean, we all have an opportunity to, like, talk. We all, like, give each other a shot to talk, so...
Yeah, but we all talked a lot today, and imagine if we would have had the other 2, that would have been, like, It's so good to get their opinions done. I mean, like they're definitely great contributions to the podcast. So.
Actually, you know what? Like in chat, let us know. Like if every week, if you like all of us doing it, or it's like sometimes you want like Because like maybe like 1 week I won't be there or something like that, and it's like the rest of the guys. Maybe we'll like do 4 people a week sometimes. Like let us know if you enjoy stuff like that instead. Because like we can definitely do that. Like I don't think any of us really mind not being on an episode every once in a while.
Yeah, nah. I mean, shit's definitely gonna life is life. So I mean, whenever there's stuff happening, I mean, yeah, I'm always gonna try to put this as a priority. But I mean, if there's shit going down, then I gotta do what I gotta do. But I mean, so far I've been here for the first three, so
yes,
I definitely.
Yeah, all 4 of us have been there for all 3 so far. So yeah.
Yeah, I tried. I had some shit I had like I could have gone to like 2 or 3 different things I could have gone to last Thursday night, but I didn't go. And I was like, I want to go to.
I was doing when I was doing the video shit in the park, and I got home. Like I completely, because like it was pitch black, and I was like, "Oh snap, dude! The podcast, I completely forgot. I thought it was like 10 already. I was like, dude, like I missed it. Oh come on, man! I see it's like 5.
It's only like 3 o'clock.
It's 5:20. I'm over like, bro, I have like all the time in the world. I just stressed out like for no reason.
Yeah, but it was definitely a good podcast. I feel like we definitely did pass some value down as far as entrepreneurship shit, and we provide some good entertainment. So, I mean, again, we're always improving. And one thing I'm really happy, I just wanted to mention this. People were saying how, like, all right, so like, for example, the second episode of the Livestream, TruthBoiz, right? I was still setting the shit up for like the first like 2-3 minutes. I did that like a week ahead of time, so we didn't have to waste time on that. And not only that, but also we've been having a lot better connection with Discord as opposed to Skype. Yeah. And also Hamza's been hosting it today, and his connection's are more stable than mine. So that's been
actually, you know what? Let us know right now how audio quality is, because I know you guys were complaining a lot about that.
Yeah.
How the video quality was. I can see on stream right now, like there's like the black border and all that stuff. We'll get like I'll figure something out and get like a certain border so it's not like completely empty like around that area. And and it'll start looking much cleaner and like prettier, yeah.
But I think
let us know about like how the audio quality is. If like how did we lag a lot too? Did we not like I'm
gonna try to fix my camera soon. Well, I mean, like there's nothing wrong with my camera. It's the fucking app. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I uninstalled
let the bottom left dude talk more. All right, so Randy's disciple. I said discipline. He wants Vic to talk more.
I think that.
I mean, I feel like the 2 main people that are talking a lot is me and Hamza.
Yeah.
As far as everybody, like,
I mean, we always have something to talk though, and then we're like, all right, we get at a point we're like, all right, dude, we have to shut up now.
And we've been
talking for way too long.
Hamza's saying shit, and then I'll start saying something, and then I'll start saying something, and then Hamza starts saying something. It's just like
it's me and you just going back and forth because like we have so much to say. And then like Vic and Ant are over here like, dude, like what's
hi? Yeah, like, there's a lot of I was fucking busting out guitarists out of my ass the whole time. I was just fucking just wrote a shitload of things while you guys were talking.
Yeah, no.
Like I was paying attention and I was just playing, man. I was just like writing shit. Some people could hear the guitar in the back. You enjoyed my skills, people.
Alright, so I mean, I guess like the audio and like everything else went perfectly well.
Yeah, it was definitely more organized as far as I didn't have to set up the thumbnail or the tags or the description ahead of, like when it started. I did that way ahead of time. I feel like we most likely had better audio. It was a lot less laggy through Discord. So the problems that we had were fixed. The only thing we need to do is try to have everybody here on a more consistent basis.
And start at 7 like we say.
That's bro. It. I mean, other than
every week, man. Every week we never start on time.
Sometimes we start 5 minutes late, sometimes 2 minutes late, sometimes 30 minutes late today.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good. But I mean, other than that, those are minor things. I mean, it's not like we're starting at like 9 o'clock, but it's not an excuse. So we're definitely gonna try to fix that. But other than that, man, I feel like we're definitely doing
honestly,
great.
Like, let us know if, like, you guys enjoy this time, too, because maybe we might try to do it a bit earlier, like an hour earlier.
Maybe we'll do it an hour earlier. Maybe instead of 7, maybe you guys want it 7:30, or maybe you want it 6:30. I don't know. Yeah. Just let us know. And that, and also, any constructive criticism, you can, even
always if it's welcome. Always welcome.
Yeah, we want to know. I mean, this is only our 3rd episode, and basically all the problems we had we're already fixing. So, I mean...
Yeah, if we have any extra problem, like what Randy's guy said, like, they want Vic to talk more, so Vic start talking more.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, so we'll get Vic and Ant to talk more. We'll try to get everybody here if they possible again. Again, life happens, so I mean, but hopefully everybody can be here on a more consistent basis. Everybody gets to talk a little more, and other than that, I think we're essentially good. We're pretty much any little we haven't even had serious problems, and the ones that we've had, we've been fixing it like this. Like we haven't been like stuck on a certain problem for too long. So
yeah. I mean, like, I think, like, what, the last 2 weeks, our major thing was just audio and lag. I don't think we lagged once. Like, I'm gonna look over the stream, like, today. See how, like, everything went down and all. Alright, it's 10:42. Everybody was watching. Thank you. Yeah.
I just want to say,
people.
Yeah, thanks, guys, for tuning in. Definitely, we really appreciate it. If you could just leave, like, even though the stream's ending right now, leave a link so people can still go back and watch it. Yeah. They can subscribe.
Yeah,
just tell your friends.
Let people show, like, you know.
How many people do we have watching right now?
Yeah, if you think you have any siblings that might enjoy it, or like a certain section, a certain topic, even some friends that might enjoy like a certain thing, or they know us, let you know what. Even if they don't know us, whatever, just let them know. Have some more people tune in. How many subscribers are we at now? We started the podcast with 34. Last week we had 32 subscribers, and then I think we had 32.
No, we had.
We had less. Yeah, we had 28, dude.
We had 28, and then we went to. Yeah, we had 28. We went to 33, 34, and now we're at 37.
Yeah, now we're at 37. So we gained 3 subscribers during this stream, and ever since and before we started this one. So essentially, from last stream to this stream, we went from 28 to 34, and during this stream, we gained 3 from 34 to 37. And I bet we can get to 40 by the next time the next stream starts.
Yeah.
Our goal should be we should raise the stakes a little bit. Let's try to get up to 50 subscribers by the next TruthBoiz podcast. Let's fucking push this shit.
You think you guys can do that? Send out the link. Send out fucking shout us out, all that stuff. Get our channel.
Yeah, and I might even push some Instagram, Google, and Facebook ads. Push more on like different Facebook groups. Just try to do different shit and get the name out. So and also next time
I'll be 39 if bottom left guy talks. Vec talks so we can get so we can get some.
Good, y'all. How y'all doing?
See, he talked. Hey.
Yeah, but also my apologies. My apologies to Michael. I don't know if he's watching this or if he did watch it at all today. I did tell him we were going to have him on to do prank calls today. But however, I did forget to hit him up. But it's all good. We could also have him like another time. So we'll have him. We'll have Robin. We'll have Gerson. Maybe we'll get Daniel Munoz. Maybe we'll get Idris. Maybe we'll get
Idris, my boy. Idris, not Idris. You don't understand how often that was bothering me, man.
We could get.
Stop saying Idris.
We could get Clarity the Rapper, Julian Eka. So, yeah, all these people, man. I just want to say thank you. We're going to try to have really entertaining guests, too, that'll bring a lot of value and interesting topics to you guys and insights. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, before you click off of this and this ends, just give it a like. Spam a couple comments.
I'll be 40 if bottom left talks. Vic, keep on talking. They want you to talk. They want you to talk.
Who is that?
It's Adam.
Adam and Lewis.
Honestly, on everything, like, it means a lot to us. Like, it's crazy. This was just all like a little idea. Like, no, I'm being dead ass. Like, this is all a small idea, and look where we are now. Like, I'm excited to have more guests to continue this podcast.
Yeah,
it's all gonna be great. Like, I'm just way too excited for this.
Hopefully in the future, once we start like advertising this way more on a bigger scale, we'll start getting more people up in here.
Yeah, we'll start getting more viewers. We could get sponsorships. We could get an interesting guest. It's going to be fun, and I feel like the time frame is good. 3 hours is not too short or too long, in my opinion. Like, it feels natural. I feel like if we went for 4 fucking hours, that would be way too long. We get tired and we get bored, and then we probably might not have too many topics left. And then if we did like only 2 hours, I feel like it would be too short, and we would have too much unsaid. So I feel like this is definitely
3 hours is enough. So. Yeah. Like, I mean, 30 minutes, like, we usually do, like, 6 topics, so, like, 30 minutes on a topic. That's pretty good.
And then other times we go on for, like, a whole hour per fucking topic, and then 10 minutes for one topic. I mean, it depends on what it is, but, you know.
Man. Like, if it's music, man, we all go on for an hour. That's an easy hour right there. That's like when we're talking about the whole entrepreneurship, that was an easy hour right there, too.
That was like half the fucking podcast.
If it's music, man, I could go on that shit all night if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I'll just keep fucking
All right.
yapping.
It's 10:46. We should end
this
it
has
off
been
right
going
here.
on for a while, so
All right.
before we get off, just want to say thank you. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, tell
your
people
friends.
Yeah, share it with your friends, your family, your dog, your sandwich, everything.
Your fucking
Sandwich.
Get everybody to click. I want to see 5 comments saying "Oi" and sandwich in the fucking.
Oi.
Oi. O-E-Y.
Oi. All right.
Alright, guys.
End things off.
Love you all.
All right.
Peace
Thank you
out.
for
Have a
coming
good
in.
night. I'll see you tomorrow. You already know.